I mean, nobody's gonna tune in right away anyway. Just gotta make sure that my voice is actually on share. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Yes, we should be live, so hello and welcome to FRL F3 Season 5 Round 1 in Bahrain. With me, T-Hawk, and our Danish colleague NSX Mads, for the best commentary duo that you could ever dream of.
For sure, a nice German accent combined with a Danish accent. It doesn't get better than that. And apparently Arno can never join when I'm the host, he says.
I'll try to invite him now. I don't want to risk anything getting... well, for me it says that he's joined on the page.
He's joined for you?
If I try to invite him, it says that he's joined, so that seems to be an error from the game.
I can't see him. Are we just desynced or something?
Let's see, I can't see him either. It's just if I try to invite him, it already tells me that I can't invite him. So I guess that's unfortunate for our reserve. We got people readying up. We got 18 drivers so far. We are still missing Casey and Arno, so hopefully them two can join through quali.
Why can... So... You sure I shouldn't try and leave and just join back? Like you're streaming?
Nah, I don't want to take the risk of me being the host and then my connection giving up because I'm also streaming. I mean, if them two can join through quali, that should be good. If not, then I guess that's just down to the game being a bit buggy.
I'll try again. I can still invite him, you see, lad. Like, he doesn't say he's joined for me.
I know, we try to fix that. I'll quickly check if we have any viewers yet. Or any comments. Yes, we do. We have 4 viewers. Unseen is in the chat. Rest to your death is in the chat.
Hey, Unseen, hello.
Good evening, Mads, buddy, he's saying.
Good evening. We are of course hoping for Scar here in this race. No secret there, so hopefully he has a good one.
Yeah, Scar, the only guy holding the NSX flag high, so hopefully he won't disappoint, but I think it is going to be difficult for him to outperform the rest today, because we do seem to have quite a strong grid this season across all tiers.
Who are the favorites? Is it like Michael and Cassidy will definitely be up there. Maybe even Bolboy and Jacko actually, who's of course been moved down from F1 last season, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of great guys here. We also got guys like Charlie who are improving all the time, Bolboy with his consistency, as you said, Ruben who can be quick if he keeps it clean, if he doesn't behave like Pasta Maldonado. We got Rekla, we got Oliver, we got so many fast guys in here, which is, well, I guess for us it's kind of difficult to make predictions that way, but I think for the viewers it's gonna be great to see how close the championship is gonna be, as I think Charlie is the first guy out on track, approaching turn 4.
Yes, the first guy on track, and yeah, is being the first race of the season, there's always going to be big question marks to where people's pace is, and could be track dependent as well, so it's only our first glimpse of what's to come in this F3 season being round 1, so hopefully it's a clean race with not too many safety cars and we can get an idea where people will be throughout the season, so yeah. Charlie, the first guy on track, going through sector 2 now on his outlap.
It is looking quite packed in the field. I think we got quite a train forming in the second sector with a Red Bull, an Alfa Romeo and an Aston Martin. That's Jack Meyer on the end of that train, so they got to space out a bit. Only 3 cars in the pits right now. Oh no, 4 cars, sorry. So it is quite busy out there.
Michael and Biolo is waiting out, and we have people on the first lap out on mediums as well. Verdongen, Pablo, Oliver and Scar are all out on mediums for their first try.
Yeah.
So I don't know what strategy people should pick here, like I would do soft hard, but
I mean, soft hard can work, but the softs give up after like 4 or 5 laps, so you gotta really make them work in the opening stages. Anyway, Charlie now beginning his first lap.
We have Charlie, sorry, on the first, starting his lap now on soft tires. And yellow flag, that's just people giving space, I think. Yeah, let's go on board with Charlie.
Yeah. See, he's taking turn 4 nice and tightly. Bit careful on the exit. Of course, this is just a banker lap, so just important to get this lap in. Doesn't touch the curbs on the inside or the outside. Of course, in this game the curbs are very dangerous, very easy to spin around. Now approaching probably the hardest section on the track. Careful not to lock up, hit the apex. He did that quite nicely.
That was really good, actually.
That was really actually good. Very good, yeah. Got the rotation in nicely.
Yeah, of course, this being his first lap, the track is going to improve by a few tenths, I think, across the session, so yeah. But it's nonetheless an important banker lap.
Yeah. Most important thing, I think, for those guys is just to keep it clean. We do have a few guys returning, but also a few new guys in here, I believe, so I think we just gotta get used to racing this tier, racing against those guys, and the most important thing for that is to get the consistency in and to get those clean laps in at the beginning. But here's Charlie coming across the line with a high 25.
25.9. Who is the second driver?
That's okay, that's good. That's an Alpine coming next. I think that might be
Jacko.
Jacko.
It's 25.5 from Jacko. That's a good lap, actually.
Yeah, that's very solid for the first lap.
Is it Rakla? Yes, it is. 26.7.
Oh, he's a bit slow.
26.7 on mediums.
That's good. If you can improve by maybe 1 or 2 more tenths on the second round on those mediums, that's definitely going to be possible. I think he's just going to recharge now and try to put in another lap.
I'm trying to see what Cassidy is. Cassidy and Michael is still in the pits. Are they doing their one lap thing again, maybe?
Yeah.
Jack Meyer is already out.
Oh, what did he do? He crashed out of turn 3.
Where is that?
Probably too much inside curb on turn 3 and just spun it around. So that's unfortunate.
Who else is on a lap? I think Biolo, the Williams driver, is next to set a lap, and I assume everybody else is on their in lap now.
Yeah, there's some traffic ahead of him.
So yeah, Buelow, however you want to say it, is the next guy, and he has a car ahead of him. Hopefully he gets out the way. It's Scar, and he does.
Yeah. Very good there. Plenty of space to give him some room, and he did that, so that's nice sportsmanship there.
A slow car in the final corner. Is that just...
I think that's an Alpine that might have been out of fuel potentially. I think this track does require quite a lot of fuel, so they are going to be really tight on fuel. Those drivers as Buelow. P2, very nice job from him.
But just still, like, look how close it is, like top 8, if you take away Jacko, it's actually really close.
Yeah. And Edzak, the other Williams, directly behind his teammate, so seemingly Williams... You're right, on the second lap, so the Williams guys seemingly very close on pace. So that's going to be an interesting team battle throughout the race.
And we have JB, I think, is the next car. He's currently in sector 3. He hasn't set a lap yet, so it's going to be interesting to see where he is. I'm expecting maybe should be top 10, shouldn't he, JB, with his pace?
Yeah, definitely. I think he should have a decent run of form, especially with his consistency that he can show. P7, right in that tight upper midfield. Let's see, we got the two Mercedes, one of the Mercedes on an outlap. That's Michael.
Yeah, finally. I don't know, I think it's not the first time they've done that, and speaking of them, Cassidy's coming out the pits now. It's not the first time they're doing that weird strategy, but of course they have a clean track. Or should have a clean track ahead of them while everybody is waiting to go again.
I mean, if they're unlucky, the entire field will just come out as they start their hot lap, so hopefully the Mercedes team did the timing right, as I think Michael van Dongen is still pushing and had a big moment there, just about catching it.
Let's see, he is still pushing a little bit down, at 1/10 down in his time on medium still.
Yeah, and he's struggling for fuel. I think he might be coming into the pits now. Yeah, very
let's see what
cautious.
Michael can do. He's come around the final corner now and starting his first lap, so let's see what he can do. He should be quick, he should be up there. At least that is what I am expecting, so let's see what he can do starting his lap now.
Oh, and there are two cars coming out of the pit just ahead of him, so that might be some traffic for him, but he should have quite a bit of space between them.
That's Oliver and... who is it?
I think it's Robin. Yeah, must be Robin on his outlap in the Alfa Romeo.
Robin, I thought you meant Ruben.
Yeah, Robin,
let's
Ruben.
see what Michael can do, Sector 1.
Yeah, careful not to confuse them too. Let's see, Sector 1 is a 27.5, that's a good time. Oh, but a little bit unclean through turns 6 and 7. Missed the apex a bit on 8. You gotta fight the understeer on those cars. On this game it's really difficult. Let's see, turn 9 and 10. Hits that apex nicely though. Beautiful rotation on exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what Cassidy... I'm gonna keep out on Cassidy, see what he does in Sector 1. $27.5 from Cassidy in Sector 1.
Okay, so they're very equal in the first sector. Michael did a 104.4, I think that was, in the second sector. But he is struggling with understeer, you can clearly see that. And he's coming across the line, good enough for
still
P2.
Jacko P1, just.
That's really good from him. Let's look at Cassidy, what can he do? I think he'll be somewhere up there in the top 5, top 4.
Yeah, he should be on par with Michael, I think. He definitely has the pace. A 4.3 in Sector 2.
Oh, that's 1/10 faster than Michael. This could be pole for Cassidy, if he just keeps it up through the last corner. Get some good acceleration. Yeah, he's gonna get that.
Oh,
just about.
Oh, that's a new pole position. But yeah, top 3 is running away with it here just early on in qualifying, but at least there's not one guy dominating, which is good to see. And I completely lost track on who's on the lap now.
I think Scar just improved to P6 on the soft.
Jacko is in first sector. Yeah, Scar just finished the lap, I think. Ruben invalidated. That was Ruben, not Robin. Oliver come around the final corner now.
Yeah, there we go, Oliver.
1 second up. He's 1 second up.
Let's see, he was gonna give him a big push forward. And it's gonna be P11 for him, so that's a good lap.
Actually.
That is really close.
P4 down to Robin in 14. That's insane, actually.
Yeah, I think at this point we gotta give some immense respect to Bunty, who did most of the work creating the tiers this season. He definitely managed to make them quite competitive.
Jesus, that's really close. Like P4 down to Robin, it's 3/10. It Robin in P14. Who was that? Ballboy P4. 4 tenths away from pole. Ballboy P4. I haven't seen him up there in such a long time. Come on, Ballboy.
Let's go. Oh, this is gonna feel so great for Ballboy.
It's Mercedes versus Alpine in top 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Williams P5 and 6 as well. So 3 teams in top 6. They're interesting.
Oh, that's amazing. That's just lovely. I think Edzax... Is he on the lap? I think he's on the lap. He's coming across the line now, and it's going to be good enough for P3.
P3.
Oh, look at
what
the
a battle
gaps.
with the teams. look at the teams as well. This is fantastic. And Buelow, he spun. And he crashed, but I think he's okay to continue.
That's on his outlap. Yeah, he's just coming out to find the corner.
Exit.
Yeah. That's okay though, he still has enough time to repair his wing and start another lap, I think. But yeah, it's looking really close between Mercedes, Alpine and Williams. Them 3 teams locking out the top 6 spots.
Who is anybody on a lap? I think Ruben is on a lap. He's a little bit down on his time. He's coming on the final straight now.
Let's see. Yeah, some slipstream from the Alpine in front. That's gonna help him out a bit.
Can Ruben, if he finished the lap, can he do a new? He's boxing. I would do the same.
He's boxing.
He can do a new lap then. Dennis Luke is 3 tenths down, so hopefully he will come in the pits. Van Dongen, he spun in the famous downhill corner, so he can also do another lap.
Let's see, we got Pablo on the lap, I think. Of course, Pablo returning to FRL for a short time. Otherwise, busy fighting for what do we would say? Fighting for Queen and Country in the British military. So nice to see him return for today.
Yeah, say no to military, yes to FRL. That's what we like.
I can't necessarily agree with that, but
it's good to have him back at least.
Yeah.
He's been missed.
Yeah, it's great to see him around again.
He's an old timer as well, so
yeah.
Good to
Hopefully
have him
he
back.
can improve his position, though currently 3.2 seconds off the pace, trying to get used to this game. Of course, it's not very friendly to newcomers. It's very difficult to get used to this new handling model. But so far, he's still in qualifying. He didn't retire yet. He didn't crash yet, so he's doing good.
Has he just picked up the game, Pablo?
I think he might, or at least he didn't play a lot on the game, I don't think. So that's probably still him and his in his learning phase right now. But he's doing a great job so far. Oh, and Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, he crashed. I think it was up on his time as well.
I just saw that. That's out of turn 11, I think, but it's just pick up the throttle and he just spun it around into the barrier. Nothing he could have done against that.
And next we have the two Ferraris, Scar and JB on the lap. JB is the furthest ahead, finishing 6-1 now, followed by Scar close behind. JB does a 27.7, isn't that's good, isn't it? Like, oh, he's a 1/10 down. Oh, is that an invalidation? It isn't. 27.7, and he was down on his time. He must have done a really good 6-1 time the first attempt then.
Yeah, and he's slowing down. Yeah, JB is slowing down. So
he's slowing down. Can he
I
do
mean, he's on
another?
half throttle for me.
Maybe he's waiting for Scar actually for slipstream if he bottle his lap.
He could try to do that, yeah.
He could be helping Scar here, who is behind.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do it just before the last corner.
He's definitely slowing down, isn't he? Or
yeah, I think he is. I'm not sure if Scar will catch up to him in time
Scar
though.
Is running
very
wide
wide.
there.
Just about keeps it, but that's gonna hurt him massively on the run up the hill, but still.
He's still up on his time by 2/10.
That's a good time. He could go into the top 4 with that time, if he keeps it up.
JB's not waiting for him.
No, he was just too far ahead.
JB's in the pits, I think that's qualifying over for JB unfortunately. P11 with a 3 sets of tires, of course.
Yeah, so that might be the best spot for him, because he has 3 shots
Scar
and Scar
P4, good lap by Scar.
Told you.
Bulow, I think, is next.
Ah, he invalidated.
Oliver Spahn is Raglar, he's 2 seconds down on his time.
So we got the 2 leaders out on the track right now. Actually right next to each other, Cassidy and Jacko. Cassidy just letting Jacko pass, probably aiming to get some of his slipstream.
Some mind games already going on here in round 1.
Yeah. Edzak just came out of pits.
So who is it? Jacko, Cassidy and Edzak to watch for, and Scar is done with qualifying, I think. Did this Luke crashed out or something? Did he crashed out in exit of turn 3, like he did a master spin, I think. That's where he crashed as well.
It's really interesting to see. I'm just on board with Cassidy, and you can see ahead of him Jacko trying to slow down in order to get Cassidy's slipstream. Like them two are already playing mind games like it's for the title already.
Well, it could be. It's not good for that tire warm up, is it? Even though it's soft, shouldn't need too much work, but still they're going really, really slow.
See, but I think now Jacko is trying to get some slipstream off the Alpha Tauri that's ahead of him.
I
That's
think
Ruben.
Raglar is the next one. He's coming up behind Jacko and Cassidy soon on his lap. I think it's Raglar followed by Bulow on the lap now, and then down and behind those two.
Raglar is on a very slow lap. Yeah, he backed out. He's way down on his time. Let's see.
Bulow is 6/10 up.
Oh.
That's
He could smash pole here.
That could be pole here, but I think
if he doesn't get held up by the Haas in front of him. Raglar was out of the way. That's good to see. Now he just has to nail his final corner. He does that beautifully. That's gonna be pole for him. What's gonna be a 24 for him? Ah,
Oh,
okay, not quite.
25-3.
But still very good. What
Hopefully
can
they
Cassidy
don't.
do?
Hopefully they don't improve too much these F3 guys, since Jacko
ain't on
crashed.
pole.
He's not improving.
Yeah, he lost it
But
out of
also,
turn 6.
I don't want them to be faster than me for obvious reasons. So, but yeah, good luck from Bulow.
Let's see what can Cassidy do. I don't know what his first sector was like, but he's still pushing, so he must be very close to Bulow.
He's 110 up, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be close then.
And it sucks as well behind Cassidy, I think. No, Boba is 110 up behind Cassidy, and then it's Bulow. No, not Bulow. Esrak.
Let's see what can Cassidy do, coming up to a final corner. He has to nail this final corner now in order to get on pole.
Oh, missed the apex a little bit, but I think he got a good exit speed.
Yeah, that looked clean. And what's it gonna be?
Oh,
so close, but not quite.
Close. Who is next? Edsax. He's 2 tenths up, Edsax. This could be really close as well. We have Ballboy across the line now. He doesn't improve his position. Edsax.
Could it be a front row lockout? Yes, it is from a
25-2.
Williams
and
to
Michael
front
F1
row.
is 4 tenths up. Michael F1 is 4 tenths up. This could be really close.
Oh, here we go. Look at that, the top 3 within 1/10. It could be the top 4 within a 10th.
Corner. I think Michael's gonna get it here. He gained a lot last corner, looks like. Oh, he does. 25-1. Constantly. And 3 laps Bulow has done on his soft tires. Interestingly enough.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt him to start.
Van Dongen is down on his time. He's coming to the pits.
Yeah.
So I think that's qualifying done, and what a session indeed we had. Pablo and Jack didn't set a time, of course, and I don't think Van Dongen got the maximum out of it. He's definitely quicker than that, so shame for him, but really close up in front and throughout the field, actually. Really close.
Yeah, really interesting. I think we said for great battle between the Williams and the Mercedes guys, but don't count out the Ferrari of Scar and both Alpines of Borber and Jacko. They could be up there as well. So it's gonna be quite interesting for the top positions, I imagine. But also look out for the 2 Hases down the grid. A bit of a disappointing quali from them too. So I guess Weckler and Van Dongen will probably have more of a race setup, perhaps. Maybe hope for some safety cars and then work their way through the field.
And of course we have the guys outside top 10 with the free tire choice. Could be some strategy there as well. And remember to scroll down throughout, like this.
Of course. Yeah. So that's our top 10 then. Michael ahead of Edsax, ahead of Bolo, ahead of Cassidy. All of them just covered by 2 tenths. Then Jacko, Scar, Ballboy in P7. He will be very pleased with that. Charlie P8, also good performance from him. Ruben and Matty Boy completing the top 10. JB in P11. He gets the free tire choice, so look out for him in the Ferrari. Oliver P12, followed by Robin. Regler down in P14, a little bit disappointing from him. Luke in 15th, then Michael Van Dongen, also disappointing from him. Pablo on his return in P17, and Jack Meyer also on his return in P18, starting from last. I
don't know if you saw, if it was a glitch for me, but Bulow did 3 laps on his softs on my screen.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's a bit concerning, because
weird.
Those softs, they usually only last like 5, maybe 6 or 7 laps. So that's gonna hurt him massively in the first stint, probably.
Well, what if he pit lap 1 for hards? Can they go to the end or something? Does he know something we don't? But still, it's a weird choice regardless. 3 laps in qualifying on the same set.
I wouldn't advise pitting on lap 1 for hards, because for hards, they are gonna give you that much understeer, and especially like in the beginning of the race with the high fuel load, I think those hards will wear out way too quickly to make it to the end.
I think this F3 could be like the tier to watch in terms of excitement and how close it is. Like we have many drivers and 3 teams fighting for the top 5 position, top 6 positions. That is 3 teams, so both drivers and constructors looking close early on in F3, which is good to see.
Yeah. Let's see when let's look at the tires.
We have to, Sorry.
Tires, interestingly enough, only 4 guys on the mediums, and that's from 13th down to P16. That's Robin, the both Hases, and Dictus Luke. The rest all opting for the soft, so seemingly a lot of guys wanting to go for the aggressive strategy, probably the 2-stop. So this is going to be an interesting race with a strategy, or maybe they can do the 1-stop 2 hards, I don't know. I just know that it's going to be rather difficult for those, depending on how good they are with their tires. But anyway, I think you just want to say something. I think it was about the predictions.
Oh yeah. Could be anyone really. I mean, Michael, he's like, he's done a lot of races in FRL. He got like the experience, so I wouldn't be surprised if he took it. And maybe, I think Michael, I mean, I have to be a little bit wild and wacky here. So Michael P1, I would say Jacko, he will have a good one in P2. And maybe, I think Cassidy, he's been really quick also in Belgium. He did a race there, so Michael, Jacko and Cassidy, that's my prediction for top 3.
Okay, that's sensible, I think. I think one of the Mercedes guys will take it, probably Cassidy. So I'm gonna put him for P1. I want to see Williams on the podium, so let's say Bulow, or how it's pronounced, in P2. And a bit of an outsider prediction, Ball Boy, with his consistent driving and without getting any penalties, to get P3.
Ball Boy with a podium, okay. And by the way, with the tires, people could be thinking that would be an early safety car, so it would pretty much destroy their race if they were starting on hards, for example, so it could be some strategy there.
Yeah. And Sean just saying that the hards won't make it further than 23 or 24 laps. That's some insight from him. Of course, he's very experienced in the F1 games. Macho saying Regular to win, Luke second, and Van Dongen third.
Who said that? Unseen?
Macho said that. Anyway,
Macho, okay.
We are about to start. We got 5 red lights and a terrible camera angle. There we go. And we got the start light glitch again.
Pablo moving up positions.
He
started already.
Yeah, I think you might have a lobby glitch here. Yeah, I think you might have to restart this lobby. That's the choice of having a season on the game that just came out.
Can you host then? Can you host then so I know he can be in the race, maybe?
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Yeah, we have to restart. Nobody's starting, only Pablo.
Wait, for me, Pablo is back on the grid now again. And we have a safety car. Yeah, we gotta restart this. Yeah, we gotta restart this lobby. Because the safety car is out now.
They are driving now.
Yeah, the safety car is out though. Yeah, we gotta restart this, I'm afraid, so...
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be a restart for us, unfortunately.
We have to... I'm just leave the session, right?
Yeah, just leave the session. I'm gonna message everybody in the chat. Sorry, everybody, for the inconvenience, but... the joys of having a new game. Okay, so all drivers, if you are listening to us, please leave the lobby. We're gonna create a new one in a second. I'm gonna create that one just to make sure that it doesn't happen again. That's the same thing that happened in one of the social races. I think it was the F3, F4 social race around Belgium.
I was just gonna remind everyone on the same tires, of course, I guess, right?
Yeah, of course, everybody on the same tires.
Oh, this is good for Bulow. He was said driving with 3-level tires.
You're right. Maybe that was our strategy from him. Maybe he did some coding and messed up the server on purpose or something like that. If he has the skills to do that.
What is the penalty for not starting on the correct tire? Disqualification?
Disqualification, or I think we still have a rule in place from last season. if you are starting on the wrong tire, you gotta pit on the first lap, get to the correct tire, and then you go from there. Right, I'm quickly gonna invite you. So you can invite the other guys whilst I'm just quickly taking care of the settings.
Can you invite Arno? Just
Yeah,
to make sure.
I'll do that as well in a
only
second.
invite him. And he will of course start at the back, unfortunately. When you have invited him, I'll invite everyone else.
Okay, I'm on it. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience everybody, but that's just what happens sometimes. I'm sure those issues will get fixed soon enough.
Yeah, like there was a man on the track or something.
Yeah, I mean we had the same thing in our first social race on this game in Belgium, so yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but we get hopefully get past that at some point, and hopefully it will all be fixed sooner rather than later.
Formation lab will be on, right?
Yeah, of course. Same settings as always, apart from qualifying, of course. Race 50%, starting grid, custom grid.
Oh, should I get the thing up?
Yeah, if you can do that, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, I thought so. And I'll just, while I do that, I will tell what tires they should be on. Michael P1 on softs. That's up to on softs.
I think the weather we can just leave that on dynamic, given that it is Bahrain.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
I'm just gonna put it on clear just to make sure.
Remember, it's a night race. Remember to put it on night.
Yeah, I already did that. I put it on realistic, so that should put it
okay.
on night time. Okay, then I think we have all the settings done so far, so we only need the drivers now.
Yeah, Michael P1.
Yeah, I gotta join first though. Did you invite him already?
No, you need to invite. Have you invited Arno? He can't join.
I did invite him already.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's his own fault. I will invite everyone else now.
Yeah, just invite everybody. Just invite the message group. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe that fixes it for Arno as well.
Okay, are you ready with the? Oh, you have to wait till the.
Yeah, I have to wait until they actually join. Patient. Arno's here. Look at that.
Oh, Arno is here, good, and he will be at the back, of course.
Okay, that's they are all joining. Let's look at the comments. Macho saying that this is terrible for the guys on the alternate strategy because now the softs are all new. Yeah, of course, that's unfortunate for them.
It's just one lap newer, so it's not great.
But still, for tires that only last 5 or 6 laps, one lap is like another 20% or something like that.
Arno is in the Alpha Tauri. Is that okay? He hasn't taken anyone's car.
Yeah, we did have one free Alpha Tauri seat, one Alfa Romeo, and one Aston Martin seat.
Michael F1 is still to join, which is not great since he's on pole.
So Bo said that his tires were at 15% after qualifying, so yeah, he's probably the luckiest guy out of here, having that issue on the start.
Yeah. Where's Michael? He's on pole and he's not here.
That's okay, he'll join sooner or later, hopefully.
That's JB, it's helping 13 drivers now. I'll invite everyone again. This is so annoying, honestly.
Yeah, they gotta get that fixed at some point. Like, it's already been there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Michael is here, so should we try and do this split?
Yeah, let's try and do that.
Michael P1.
One second. I just gotta find again where... Ah, there we go. Michael P1.
Itzhak P2.
Oh god, I can't do everything with me. Okay, Itzhak P2, yeah.
Bulow P3.
Yeah.
Cassidy P4.
Yeah.
Jacko P5.
Jacko. P5, yeah.
Scar P6.
Yeah.
Ballboy.
God, Ballboy, that far up the grid, that's unusual. Is Ballboy here yet? I don't think he is.
No, he isn't.
Just carry on then. We get Ballboy in there once he joins.
Okay, Charlie P8 then.
Charlie P8. Yeah.
Ruben P9.
Yeah.
Matey Boy P10.
Matey boy isn't here either. Carry on.
JB P11.
Oh, bloody hell, I just hit some... Oh god. Just give me a second, I just hit randomize grid on accident. Just gotta get that again. Itzhak was P2, right?
Yeah, and Bulow, Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Jacko. Scar P6.
Scar P6.
Ballboy has joined and he is P7.
P7. There we go.
Charlie P8.
There we go. Charlie P8.
Ruben P9.
Yeah.
Matey Boy P10.
There he is. Matey Boy. Yeah.
JB P11.
Yeah.
Oliver P12. FRL Oliver.
Yeah.
Robin Greaves P13.
Yeah.
Rackler P14.
Yeah.
Diddy's Luke P15.
Yeah.
Van Dongen Pablo 16 and 17.
Van Dongen, Pablo. Yeah.
And then we have Jack Meyer P18 and Arno P19 because he didn't qualify.
And you gotta hit, there we go.
Spectate I just did.
Okay, just to make sure, just to double check it, we got Michael, Itzhak, Bulow, Cassidy, Jacko, Scar, Ballboy, Charlie, Ruben, Matey Boy, JB,
yes.
Oliver, Robin, Rackler, Dittis Luke, Van Dongen, Pablo, Jack Meyer, and Arno.
Yes, we are good to go. And you put formation lab on, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I just told him it was on, so it's important. I think that's everything done, right? We have.
Let me double check. Yeah. That's good. Qualifying is turned off.
Yes, hopefully
time
after
of
all
day
your hard work.
doesn't matter. Okay, we can go.
And top 10, is it top 10 or is it everybody on the same tire as they started?
Top 10 on the same tire. The bottom 10, of course, have free choice as always.
Yeah, but still, if they started on mediums and they are now starting on hard.
No, they would. That's okay. Given that they have free choice anyway, like they are already put at a disadvantage, so to say, that the top 10 have fresh tires, so that's okay to compensate for that.
Top 10 on softs. If not, they'll get a huge penalty, disqualification or whatever.
Yeah, we're just gonna be banned for the entire season or something like that. We think of something. Let's see, JB is saying that Pablo's internet connection doesn't seem to be too good.
He's at the back then, that's good for that.
Yeah. Hopefully Pablo will be able to finish this race at least.
Oh yeah.
I remember his last official race for FRL was here in Bahrain last season in F2, I think it was.
He's Cameron Barber, isn't he? Or what?
Yeah, Cameron Barber,
Yeah.
or what else was he known as? Extreme, he was known as. A lot of different names. One of our
Yeah,
many
I raced
name
with
changes.
him in F3 and F1 2017. I think he joined, or was already in FRL at that point. So he's really a good old FRL driver.
Yeah, that was way
Long,
before my
long
time.
FRL driver, which we of course do like.
Yeah. We like our returning faces, we like new faces coming in. As long as we just grow and keep on getting some great racing out of it and some great entertainment for all of you watching at home or at work or wherever our viewers are right now.
I just got a new countdown again.
Yeah, same. Nothing to worry about. It's all going to plan.
So 10 seconds, hopefully they will begin their formation lap.
Yeah.
If not, we have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody remembers to select their setup.
Oh my god. What is the... Oh
there
yes.
We go. There we go.
Thank fuck for that.
Language.
Sorry. Okay, so formation lap. Nobody moving.
Yeah, it's all pretty much the same on the tires, so they all did it. That's great. Arno on mediums.
Pablo is jump starting his formation lap. I think he's completely disconnected.
No, that's okay, that's okay. I think that's just him getting a bit too excited.
Is he driving the car, Pablo?
He looks to be an AI.
Yeah. Now he stopped.
Yeah, because it's AI let everybody back through again.
I guess if this doesn't work, do we have to kick Pablo then, if his connection looks a bit weird?
If it seems like he's the cause of a problem, then...
Pablo is lagging a lot on my screen if you're on board with him.
Oh,
he's all over the place.
If the start goes as planned, then I think we can just, you know, let it slide as it is, but... Yeah, if we have the same problem again, then I'm afraid we will have to kick him, unfortunately.
We should really, when people sign up, like make them do a connection test in their sign up and like with a screenshot or something, so we know, so we avoid this.
Let's see.
Hopefully there's no safety car now.
Yeah.
Hopefully Bernd Merline that doesn't get a stroke and drives out on track.
We have another fan club forming in the YouTube chat. We got the team Robin Grevers forming. I think that's Parrot and what is that? Stain.
Of course, talking about fan clubs, NSX Felix should be watching F4 now, as he is the founder of the O'Steven fan club.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully, O'Steven has a good race.
Yeah. If O'Steven doesn't get a podium... Oh god. Like, we created that tier just for him to win, so he better get a podium.
Qualified.
No.
What did he do?
I think he collided with someone, or he just stood still on track.
Then it's only him that's... Look, his car is on the final corner, on the map. Why is it...
Oh dear.
Can you see the on the map?
Yeah, I can see it.
Where he's been disqualified.
Okay, let's just hope that that's not gonna cause any big issues. Hopefully we'll just get back to the grid or just despawn or something like that. Ah, there he is, he's on the grid.
But he has an X on his name, so hopefully it doesn't cause issues. Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's see. Do we have any lights? Oh god, this doesn't look good. Oh, it's the same issue again. It's the same issue again.
We have to kick Pablo, look.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Pablo, he left the session, does that do anything?
Let's
But
see.
I think he
Oh, we do have. Oh, we got a lot of
start?
drive-through penalties.
Jump start, but they're jump starting.
Oh no,
That's their fault.
we gotta start this
Isn't it?
again, surely.
Are you sure? It's only 2 people jump starting. Why did they do that?
Because the lights went off at different times. Like, oh, I don't know. Do we keep this running?
Let's just keep going. Why did they jump start? That's not.
Because the
game's
lights went
fault.
out at different times. That's another glitch. That for some drivers the lights go out earlier, and then they get a drive-through penalty without any fault of their own. Oh god.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. I've seen that glitch before, and it's just.
What? It's only 2 drivers. It's the minority. Should that be like? It's only. I would just continue. It's the minority.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can just try to continue for now, but still,
it's a shame for the majority if we restart, but yeah, it's a shame for those 2.
Yeah, the rest is already messed up. I think Pablo.
Yeah, I'd say we continue. So yeah, let's.
Okay, let's see then. So it's Michael that's actually leading right now, if I'm correct. Out of Bolo and Cassidy. This is all a bit messed up. Robin made up a few places, I think. JB lost a load of places from P11, so his race is pretty much ruined.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a safety car, hopefully.
Yeah.
And Pablo with the quickest lap. But is he back in the car? I should really let everybody.
I don't think he is back in the car. We got Ruben pitting for his drive-through.
Yeah, it's a shame, and we apologize, but I think we should continue because it's only 2 drivers, unfortunately. Majority decides over the minority. That's what I think, at least.
Yeah.
And Pablo, you cannot, race again. Oh, JB speeded in the pit lane.
And he just retired. Oh, that's so unfortunate for him. I feel for him. Like, I would, if this would be the first lobby, then I would definitely restart it. But given that we are already like 20 minutes behind schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
and
unfortunate.
Pablo, if you're driving, you should. Is he driving the car or not? He should let everyone pass.
No, I don't think he is. His inputs are way too janky. Oh, is he?
If he is, he should let everybody pass because it's. He is. Yeah, but he should. That's not okay. He should like.
Yeah.
Pablo, let everyone pass you because you gained like 18 positions.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's sort of the top guy, so he's going to get caught up eventually, but still, please don't make life any harder for those guys when it has to be.
Pablo, if you're listening, let everyone pass.
Please. I know that you're happy to be in first place on your FRL return, but it shouldn't be like this. Oh, he's really lagging quite a lot.
I'm gonna message him quickly, see if that does anything, hopefully.
Oh. Now he spun. He gave back a few positions, although I don't think he did that on purpose. And Bolo is right on the back of Michael, so let's focus on the actual race that's happening up front right now. The top 2 seemingly pulling away from Cassidy and Atax right now. Barber and Jacko close behind.
Yeah, let's focus on the race. It is really close.
Oh, let's see. So Bolo should have DRS now, so surely. Yeah, Pablo is
lacking like a lot.
Yeah, his connection isn't the greatest. Hopefully he doesn't cause any incidents. Rakla has left his session, so seemingly
Is it disconnections or is it?
It's a disconnection surely, because he's right in the mix with Arno and Jack Meyer. Arno, by the way, already made up 6 positions. Now lost one to Jack Meyer, them 2 battling for P13 as Jacko gets past Adzax into turn 1.
I know without penalty already. Of course, he hasn't done much practice like the others with the one qualifying that they did. Oh, Bulow! Look at P1 pedal.
Yeah. Oh, and Robin
retired, and if that's a safety car, JB should have
continued. Turn 4, but it's a safety
car.
If only JB would have stayed in the race, then he would maybe have a chance, like Ruben has right now, to catch back up to the field. Oh, but yeah, that's some, I'd say, chaotic first few laps, strange first few laps. Choose whatever word you want to use for it, but clearly not the ideal start to the return of F3. But I think everything's kind of sorted out now. Of course, Ruben and JB were two big victims out of all of this, but
yeah, but look, it's a safety car. JB should have continued, even though we got a drive through and speeding in the pit lane.
I mean, just unfortunate for him, but of course that's just the first out of 24 races this season. As the leaders are pitting, I told you those tires don't go very long. Cassidy is pitting, so Mercedes with a double stack.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. Cassidy is gonna lose some places here. Oh, Cassidy's gonna lose a lot of places.
It really annoys me, Pablo is P2.
It's not like we hate Pablo now, but his connection. Oh yeah, and Cassidy lost a lot of places. Cassidy lost about 6 places there. With that double stack, that wasn't too clever from him, I don't think. Maybe should have left a bit of a bigger gap. Slow down just a tad without breaking any rules. We only have 4 guys continuing right now. That's Jacko. That's quite interesting. Jacko not opting for a pit stop, although he was in front of Ballboy.
Why doesn't he use his brain, Pablo? I mean, if he jump started the whole grid, gained 15 positions. Of course, he can't keep the place. Oh, he's lacking a lot. I really hope he disconnects. Honestly.
Oh, I feel bad saying that about Pablo, but yeah, with his connection, it's just not. Yeah, it's just a danger to other drivers at this point. He has to fix that. I know, maybe he pits now and goes to the back of the grid.
Is Rackler back racing, by the way? Should I try? I can try and invite Rackler back.
Yeah, please do try to do that.
While we are under safety car.
Yeah, Rackler is still not here. It's still AI driving.
How can you have that bad internet if he's living in the UK?
I know. Maybe he has his PS4 with him in the barracks at whatever military base he's stationed at. I mean, that really wouldn't be too far, too
out
unrealistic.
In the bunker playing the PS4 with a.
I don't think that's the case, but you know, it is quite possible for people to take their or some of their personal belongings to bases when they have nothing better to do.
I honestly think he should be disqualified, Pablo, if he doesn't give back the position.
I don't know, maybe he will just crash out before. Oliver is opting to pit now. That's going to cost him a lot of positions.
Well, how much did Luca or Cassidy pay 15? He had to wait for his teammate, didn't he? Michael. So, who has pitted actually?
Let's see, everybody apart from the top 6.
Top 7, yeah.
Oh, top 7
hasn't pitted.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest surprise, like, I get that guys like Jack Meyer maybe try to do something different, the medium runners obviously try to do something different, but that Jacko didn't pit. That's...
Isn't it in the rules, if that happens with Pablo, you have to get back the position? Isn't that in the rules?
I don't think we have a certain segment for if you start before everybody else without getting any penalty. Because I think in the rules we didn't expect this kind of glitch to happen. So
yeah, but when I was the boss, it was in my rules.
Yeah. Okay, show off. Yeah, I mean, I think in this instance, common sense should prevail, and he should know that, you know, out of sportsmanship and just, as I said, common sense.
He should just use his brain cells, really.
Yeah. And even with this connection, I do know, I am very certain that in the rules there's an article saying if your connection is so bad to the point where you're endangering other drivers and yourself. You should not be racing with us. I mean, I don't know if he's listening to the stream or if he's aware of how bad his connection is.
I have messaged him both on PB and the chat on PSN that he should. Yeah, but never mind. It is what it is. Oh, don't hit Jacko, Pablo. He was really close. So
it's good.
Safety car in this lap. I think quite interesting. Jacko didn't pit, but of course, do they have to stop again? The guys who pitted, I think they do, don't they?
Yeah, except for Ballboy, as Unseen pointed out. Ballboy could carry this to the end, potentially, on his hearts.
Ballboy and hard. Oh, it's lap 6 already. Jesus Christ! Yeah, you're right. Is Ballboy the only one on hearts?
Yeah. Is Ballboy gonna win this?
Oh, it's safety car in this lap. Let's see what happens. Jacko is gone.
And Pablo is ghosting
on my screen. He's not ghosting on my screen, he just has an X, which is quite annoying. He's ghosting, yeah, now he's ghosting.
Yeah, okay, but
everyone is just driving through him.
Yeah.
Is it his AI? So he already disconnected, thank God.
I think it might be
his AI. And there's a yellow flag
yeah.
on the whole track. Why is... Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
What is going on? We have to restart, don't we?
We have to restart this and don't invite Pablo.
And we don't invite Pablo.
Okay.
Now it's green flag racing again, but is this fair or not? I think it's not fair, is it?
Yeah, but you just said in the comments join the 4. Yeah, please, all of you do that for the next 5 to 10 minutes once we set up a new lobby, because this connection is just...
So do we restart?
Yeah, we restart again.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Oh god. See, invite only. I mean, those are the kind of things that can happen but really shouldn't happen on a regular basis. Okay, I invited you, you can take care of all the guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, if Pablo joins, I'm afraid we will have to kick him because his connection...
Yeah, can you... I will just invite the whole chat again, and he's in the chat, so we have to kick him if he joins.
Yeah, I mean, we're really sorry for this, Pablo. You know that we all like you, but with this kind of...
I like you a lot, but... Oh yeah. So yeah, your connection is making me like you less. Right, here. I'll invite everybody.
Formation app on. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, the good thing is if we get all the errors now at the start of the season, hopefully we won't have any more for the rest of the season. Okay, settings should be all good.
And I think the grid will just be like, yeah, qualifying, right?
Yeah, same as qualifying.
Ugh. 13 people are watching this shit show, so thank you.
I mean, thank you to all those 13 people that are still sticking around.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long ass stream.
Oh, it is. Probably the longest on FRL, but we just gotta go through with it. Oh god, if this is the final attempt that they're gonna have at a 50% rise, if that's not gonna work, we're just gonna do a
What have we got?
25%
Surely it's gonna work now if we don't invite Pablo.
Yeah.
It has to work. Why are the quickest guys already the slowest ones to join? Come on, Michael, let's act. Ball boy, Jacko,
guys.
where are you? Oh, Jacko is already here.
Come on. I know it's tough, but just...
Formation lab.
Yeah, formation lab is still turned on.
Honestly, every time I commentate, it's a long ass stream. Like in F4, it was like 5 safety cars.
Maybe it's
now
on
we
you.
have almost 5 lobbies.
Maybe it's your fault.
Is Arno in? Can you join again? You could. Okay.
Arno is in.
Invite everybody again and just keep an eye out on
Pablo if he's
Pablo.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
Settings, weekend, and grid editor. Michael. P1, yeah.
Itzak.
Yeah.
Biolo in the Williams.
Biolo P3. Then Cassidy, right?
Yes.
Cassidy P4.
Oh, Pablo has joined. Can you kick him, please? Just as while we remember.
Yeah. I'm really sorry,
joined.
Pablo. You know that we don't like to do this, but
he has full connection on my side. It's so weird, but he's.
Yeah, he said it's fixed now, but we're just not going to take any risks. I'm sorry.
Nah.
I'm really sorry. God, I feel so bad for it.
Yes. Okay. How you did Cassidy? Jacko P5.
Jacko P5. Yeah.
Scar P6.
Yeah.
Ballboy.
He isn't here yet.
He isn't here, for fuck's sake.
Come on, Ballboy.
Right, it's Charlie P8 then.
Shy. Yeah.
Ruben P9.
Yeah.
And Ballboy just joined, so that's perfect. Ballboy P7.
Yeah.
And then Charlie,
P9.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Matey Boy P10.
Yeah.
JB P11, has he joined back? Hopefully
yeah.
Yes, he has. Oliver P12.
Yeah.
Robin Greaves P13.
Yeah.
Rackler P14.
Yeah.
Dennis Luke P15.
Yeah.
Van Dongen P16.
Yeah.
And I guess it must be Jack then P17 instead of Pablo.
Yeah, and Arno in last place.
Arno P18. And we are ready, I think.
Alright, let's go. Everybody, ready up. Come on.
Formation lab and all that.
Formation lab is still on. It's gonna cost us a bit more time, but who cares? Come on, let's go. Everybody, ready up. Regular, get in your horse. Come on. Come on, guys, ready up.
Yeah,
what are you waiting for? There we go, come on. Oh god. I do hope that F4 is very more professional. I mean, F4 must already be done by now. Or almost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the stream really quickly just to see how far they are. F4 has 7 more laps to go. And Steven is in P2.
P2? You're joking.
Ferrari won 2 right now with Demoniac in P1 and Steven in P2. And Steven doesn't have to pit again, but neither does Demoniac. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna watch back this stream. That's for sure.
I'm not gonna watch this stream back, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh god, okay, we are 1 hour into the stream. Time for the rest
app is on, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Everybody remember your body setups and your tires?
Oh yeah. That's good. Good thing. I'm gonna
God almighty.
That's a good thing you said it. With the setups.
Yeah. Okay, waiting for players.
I'm tired. It's past my bedtime.
Oh. It's okay, old man. I'm sorry.
I was planning to buy some chocolate or chips, but I think everything will be closed once we're done.
Yeah, most likely.
Right, already now it was way quicker on the information that wasn't it?
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely.
So
we're really sorry about this, Pablo, but I'm sure you won't take this personally.
Yeah, but it's kind of our fault, but also it isn't our fault, I guess. It's Pablo, unfortunately. But yeah, look, we have people logging up into turn 1, which is interesting. But yeah, already it's much. Oh, Oliver hit JB. That's disqualification. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Where there's smoke everywhere on my screen. People locking up. We're not restarting for anyone anymore. So
yeah, I mean I just double checked the rules right now, and the rules state if half the race has been done and we need a restart, we're gonna do a 25% race.
If your race turns to shit because of the game, that's just bad luck. We're not restarting.
Yeah, like we gotta get this done somehow. And I will just quote the rules here. If half the race has been completed or around half the laps have been raced, the lobby will be restarted as a 25% race. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Or if there's under 30% of the race left, so if we already did 70% of the race, then the lobby will not be restarted.
Problem.
What?
Matey boy on mediums, he should be on soft, shouldn't he?
Okay, Matey boy, remember you have 1 lap. Actually, please do make sure to write that in the PSN chat as well. Matey boy has 1 lap to change onto softs.
Yeah. I'm going right in there. But that is in the rules for sure.
Yeah, that is in the rules. I have them right in front of me and it says if you're starting on the wrong tire you have 1 lap to pit for the correct compound.
Oh, well, he probably forgot it, didn't he? I'm sure, but...
Probably. I do so hope that he's gonna pit for the correct tires on lap 1 or else he will have to be disqualified.
Yeah, he has to. But anyway, finally... Oh, it's so much more quicker now, without Pablo.
Yeah. Let's see. We got no lights, but we got driving engines, and there we go with the start, and that's a great start from Bureau in P3, already up to second place, already challenging Michael von around the outside, possibly. But now he can keep it. Cassidy trying to get past Attex, but not being able to do it. Michael keeps his lead.
Start at the front. Matey Boy losing out on the mediums early on.
No incidents in the first few corners, that's great to see. There's already a big gap back to JB, who gained 2 positions. Ballboy in a battle with Scar. Just has to back out there. Oh, and here comes Cassidy around the outside of Adsax, possibly trying to do the switchback, a little bit of contact. But Adsax keeps the position.
Oh, Diddy's Luke has damage at the back.
That's unfortunate for him. And I think that's Arno trying to let him back through again. And he did. Meanwhile, Mateboy getting past Robin. There's also Rekla in P12 making up positions. Oh, and diving down the inside end.
Oh, Rekla break too late. Oh!
Yeah, that was just stupid from Rekla there. I think he got damage there.
I think he has got no damage.
How?
But I think...
Surely he must have some kind of damage to his front wing or side pod.
damage maybe, I don't know. Matey Boy of course needs to pit here, hopefully he got the message.
Please Matey Boy, pit.
Yes,
he does. Oh, thank you.
So I think
remember
that's an
to pick the softs though. Do take the softs, please.
I think it was an honest mistake by Matey Boy, but a mistake nonetheless, which he has to correct.
Okay. So. I mean, all he needs now is a safety car. And then he should be good again.
Yeah.
Anyway, we still got the top 3 battling.
It's a clean start, so...
Yeah,
finally we have
it is a very clean start, yeah. But you got the top 3
put
battling.
On soft, so good job.
Finally we're underway. That's Rekla already with a penalty. Some early penalties. Arno on the back of Rekla now. Almost pushing him through the corners.
I think he got a rail with no damage. Oh, that's a good move.
But he is very slow as Rekla. And that's Arno getting past.
Maybe he's got side pod damage. Can you see if you have damage on the side pod?
I think you can, but I don't know what they look like. They're so complicated I can't tell if they're damaged or not.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him in the interviews.
Yeah, let's see. Adsax is losing a bit of ground.
Top 2 is like almost out of DRS, and of course it's going to be enabled this lap. So Adsax needs to push to stay within that crucial 1 second, also to help him keep Cassidy behind.
Yeah, there's a big gap back to Jack Meyer, 6 seconds, no idea what happened there, as did his Luke spun around again, he's getting his daily spin out of the way.
Oh, he just pitted as well, didn't he, to repair damage?
Yeah, I mean this game is really easy to spin around, so that's not going to be great for this Luke. As Ruben gets past Scar. I think there was another overtake somewhere down there, Charlie and JB possibly. Oh, and that's a bad exit for Adsax. Cassidy almost getting past him.
Can you remember your predictions? I wrote mine down, but I can't remember yours.
I remember mine. I think I said Cassidy for P1, Adsax second, and Ballboy third.
Oh yeah, I think you did.
And I'm still gonna stick to that.
Cassidy, P1, who's second?
Adsax, and oh, that's the spinner, that's Scar. Scar spun one out of turn 10. He recovers well. Adsax second and Ballboy in P3, and Scar lost a bunch of places there.
Just to go through mine again, I said Michael, Diaco and Cassidy. So currently it's only Michael I have right. We have another.
Oh, Ruben retired, that's
something
turn 12.
Happened. Where is he?
Turn 12, turn 13, probably caught the inside curb
how did he have virtual safety car, but for sure it's gonna be...
Should be a full safety car.
Yeah, I mean he's not on the racing line, but he is on track, so... I really hope for Matey Boy it's a safety car.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry Matey Boy, but that is the rules, and thank you for doing as you're told.
Yeah. I think...
It's only a virtual safety car maybe, it should be... I think it's gonna stay a virtual safety car, unfortunately for the...
most likely. I think Ruben lost it on the left-hand side curb coming out of turn 12.
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
And I think his car has been cleared already.
Yeah.
Just going on board with Robin and myself and Dom, and it has. It still
Yeah,
is a
it's
long
clear,
virtual
it's clear.
safety car.
Yeah, but it should be back to green flag racing any second
Nobody
now.
opted to pit actually, which
Is strange
was
because
something I might could have done.
in the last lobby we saw when the safety car came out around the same time, everybody darted into the pits for mediums, but here we go now. Racing is back
Oh,
underway.
we're back to racing.
Oh, and look at Bülow right on the back of Michael trying to make a move.
And we have a battle for P3 as Cassidy with a little bit of a train here. Ballboy fighting for top 5s, which is.
When was the last time we saw that?
2-3 games ago, maybe. So.
Yeah, I don't think I was in FRL when we were still witnessing something like that.
Anyway, we have Bulow. Is DRS enabled? Yes, it is.
Yes,
it was only a virtual safety car. And both Michael and Bulow with a lot of ERS actually.
Yeah, but VSC phase helped them save some energy. I don't think Bulow can do anything. Michael on the other hand, Cassidy, I mean, sorry, down the inside of Edsex. Edsex trying to fight it, but nothing he can do. Maybe now in the next DRS
Bulow again with the DRS. Please, yeah, I think Bulow is quite happy with the pace Michael is showing. Oh, Edsex, sorry. On Cassidy.
Edsex getting past. Oh, that's some contact and that's surely. Is that damage for Cassidy? Because on my screen Edsex just lost the traction and turned into him, and that's Jacko trying to get past around the outside. And Ballboy around the outside. Surely that's damage for Edsex, or otherwise he wouldn't be that slow all of a sudden. Or Ballboy is just showing some real muscles here. We have a yellow flag that's Gar spun around again.
Oh no, and he lost his front wing.
Oh no.
He has to pit. Where's the front wing though? Is it on track? And it's cleared again. I really hope we don't get a lot of safety.
Oh, and Cassidy
and Jacko. Where was that?
Jacko is on fire.
And
look at Ballboy's I think Cassidy might have damage. Because I did see Edsex and Cassidy collide after turn 4.
Both Ferraris without a front wing. They're gonna fight, race back to the pits.
The Spinalas.
P1 battle. Arno with the early penalty again.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna get him here, surely. It's gonna be Bulow into P1, overshoot slightly, that's gonna give Michael the opportunity to do the switchback and get him in the next DRS zone.
Is it Michael or Bulow with the DRS?
It should have been Michael, none of them has DRS seemingly, but still Michael gets past. That's some great battle for the lead. Bulow gonna try to come back at the exit, but he can't quite do it. Just has to stay behind Michael for now. Edsex is pitting, so yeah, he probably did have some damage.
Second, I think Bulow is fine with staying behind Michael, to be honest. I mean,
yeah,
I think he's happy with the pace.
Yeah.
They are pulling away from Jacko and all the others, so.
Yeah. Then again, the pit stops are gonna come up now, so surely Bulow wants to get past him sooner or later to be in front of him once the stops come. Or maybe he wants to be behind and undercut him, who knows.
Yeah, but if they pit, they're gonna be battling with the medium runners, so maybe they should be careful with that.
It should be somewhere around
Jacko
P9.
should pit actually to try the undercut.
Oh, that's a big oversteer moment for Michael there out of turn 13. But he still stays in front. Bulow gonna get him again here under DRS. FRL Ballboy right behind Cassidy. He's surely gonna attack him now down the main straight as well. But let's watch this battle for the lead. Michael trying to defend.
I think Cassidy is boxing, and we have. Who's that in front? Cassidy is the first guy to make a pit stop. It's going to be the hard tires for sure. Or if is it mediums? It's mediums. So it's that a pit stop then. And he gets a new wing, Cassidy. He gets a new wing.
I knew it was damaged. Matty Boy has spun. And that's Michael around the outside of Bolo. That's oh my god. That was ambitious. That was just beautiful, that move from Michael. Around the outside of Bolo into turn 4. No contact between the two, I think. And if there was, then it wasn't any big contact. That's some great racing between them two right now.
Look like Cassidy, he came out in free air actually, interestingly enough.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
If he's talking to Michael, he's gonna get out in free air too if he pits. Oh, Bulow now.
Down we inside into turn 11. Yeah, they're fighting for position in the pit stops right now to see who's coming to enter first. That's some contact between the two. That's Michael off the track, but he just about keeps it.
That was like just unfortunately nothing intentional there. Of course, gonna investigate, but yeah, it didn't look too bad. Just unfortunate.
Yeah, I think there's just some real banging there.
So who's gonna pit now? If anyone is gonna pit.
I think Bulow is gonna pit, Michael is gonna stay out, he's gonna try to do the overcut. What about Jacko and Ballboy? Jacko and Ballboy both staying out, Charlie staying out.
And Jacko and Ballboy are the same team, of course, so hopefully they do not pit on the same lap. That would be a huge bubble for Alpine's point of view.
I mean, from what I know, Jacko and Ballboy, like, they're really good mates, so I guess them two are in a party right now communicating with each other, telling each other what they want to do. I think Jacko's just gonna let Ballboy through here. Oh, no, he's not. They're actually fighting each other, and that's not gonna help them to catch Michael.
On the exit. Bulow. Oh, this could. I mean, Arno is right behind Bulow, so Jacko could come out either in front or behind those two.
That's gonna cost some time now. Defending against Arno, but he's managing to do that quite nicely, and now he's surely gonna pull away. But they're coming back to the two Alpines. They're just costing each other time, losing out to Michael right now, because they were about 3 seconds behind, now they're 4.3 seconds behind, so they need to communicate a bit more in the team to make sure that they don't cost each other time.
I don't know how big of a team player Jacko is. He's pretty much crashed with everybody in FRL, so...
I don't know. I mean, I think he's a good mate of Ballboy, so hopefully this friendship won't be ruined in this team.
I have seen him crash with Rocco a few times, so it doesn't always help.
Yeah, in this case
Ballboy, but we'll see. Jacko is
Mike in the pit, Charlie in the pit.
What are the tires on? They're still continuing.
Okay, very strange
let's see where Michael will come out. Let's follow Ballboy, of course, in turn 1.
Yeah, let's see.
On Jacko, but also Michael on exit. It's going to be close
for
to
the final corner
Arno,
now.
I think.
Michael's still going to be in P2, I think.
And we have Jacko and Ballboy as well.
Oh, this is actually going to be close between them two. This is going to be very close.
Oh,
Michael is just coming out behind Barlow. But now with the DRS, is he close enough? I don't think he is.
He has cold tires there, Michael. I think Jacko and Ballboy will be 1 and 2. Have you ever seen anything like it?
No. And them two are still costing each other time fighting against each other. Like, boys, work together, please. I know you might be fighting for like pit position or anything like that, but don't cost each other that much time. I think right now Ballboy might even be the faster guy.
Yellow flag for absolutely no one.
Yeah, I think that's ever since Matey Boy spun around in there, and when the yellow flags just come out every now and then.
Is it for debris or something?
Don't think it is, because I don't see any parts lying around there, so...
No. Yellow flag, well, what the hell? There's literally nothing happening in that section of the track. Also,
to elaborate on what the Alpines might be doing as Jacko pits, what Ballboy might be doing, Matthew just said he would extend his stint to lap 11 or 12, or sorry, lap 10 or 11, and then go to mediums to make it to the end. So Ballboy might be trying to do the one stop from softs to mediums.
Can you do soft medium on this track?
If you're good with saving your tires. I think Ballboy is usually quite good with saving your tires, as here comes Michael F1 down the inside of Bulow into turn 1. Bulow's sticking it around the outside, give each other space.
That's such a bad place to be on the inside, but Michael left the space, so luckily.
Oh, and Michael still has DRS, I think that's the job done for him.
What is Arno defending from Charlie? Has Arno pitted? I can only see his penalty.
Arno is on 9 lap old medium, so no, he hasn't. So Charlie should pull away from him. But as I was saying, Ballboy might be trying to extend his stint for another 1 or 2 laps maybe, and then try to go into the mediums with his good tire wear that he usually has, and try to open up a gap that way by doing effectively one less pit stop and still being on some fast tires.
Bobo has 21 seconds. Oh, Jago is in front of Cassidy, interestingly enough, actually. Bobo has 24 seconds down to Cassidy and 21 to Jago.
Yeah.
How much is a pit stop? It's just around
20 seconds,
we'll
something
find
like
out
that.
anyway. He pits now.
Yeah.
No speeding. Is it mediums or is it half? It should be mediums, looking at what the other guys are doing.
Surely mediums.
It is mediums. I learned
Yeah.
something new today. I was sure it was a soft hard, this track.
Yeah. I know, I mean, it all depends
But
on how good your
of
tire
course
wears. And here comes
But they
Bruno
are
on
on-
Michael though.
They are on fresh softs, actually, we have to remember.
True. Bruno getting past Michael, Michael with a switchback. Jack Meyer leaves the session whilst being in the lead, maybe he can get another invite. As Michael F1 fighting down the inside again. Yeah, Jack Meyer just disconnected.
I'll invite him again.
Good. Meanwhile, we got this battle going on. Bruno still defending his position from Michael F1. Michael F1 now. Oh, that's a beautiful line through turns 6 and 7. I'm so sorry you had to miss that.
Crash.
Another crash. Who was that?
Did his look? Or hopefully Jack Meyer doesn't join back while in this fight. I have invited him, but I can do him a favor and do it again.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jacko is getting past Arno. Arno really being a roadblock for a lot of those guys, going long on those mediums, maybe trying to do the opposite to Ballboy, extending on his mediums and then going for like 10 laps on the softs. That should be easier for him, because towards the end, as the car gets lighter, you are going to be easier on your tires, so the softs should easily make 10 laps if you're pitting towards the end.
I think, Jack Meyer's trying. I think Dennis Luke is gonna be lapped here. It's sure gonna be close.
Yeah, he is. He is gonna be
so
lapped.
What will he? Yeah. He's on hard tires.
Yes,
and
Bruno
Jack
again
Meyer's
around the
AI is
outside.
pitting, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
switchback from Michael.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's beautiful.
If it
I mean,
works.
that battle between them two is just absolutely amazing, and I think it's gonna go on for all race.
It's definitely worth waiting for this race, as it turns out.
Definitely. Hopefully, we will be able to continue without any other lobby
Safety
glitches.
cars, yes please, that would also be really nice.
I mean, safety car would also be good for my prediction to get Cassidy back in the game. Of course, that double stack. Or did he double stack? I don't even remember because of all the.
Was it the previous lobby?
I think it was in previous lobby. I'm not sure anymore. As Ballboy and Arno.
made a mistake or something. But Arno hasn't pitted. I don't know if this is his fight, but of course he's entitled to.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think he's just here to have some fun fighting against those guys, given that he's just a reserve. And so far, I mean, he's costing them some time, but as long as he's keeping it clean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's for position, so if it's annoying or not, it doesn't matter. He's saying that's racing. That's good. Yeah, let's just keep doing it. Arno, it's fine.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm afraid he's going to lose out another position to Cassidy now, probably into turn 1.
Letting people by, so that's good. And Bureau and Michael again going for it.
Yeah. Let's see, is he gonna send it? No, he's not. He's gonna wait for the second DRS zone into turn 4. Michael misses the apex a bit. There's a little bit of lag going on, I think, between them two.
If they keep fighting, Charlie is having a quiet race in P3 actually, so if they keep fighting, he might can catch up, and if they get a penalty, anything could happen.
Yeah, Charlie in the McLaren. Of course, McLaren doing very well last season in F2 with 2 amazing drivers, securing the Constructors' Championship. As Cassidy around the outside. Cassidy on Arno around the outside of turn 6. That was bold.
I'm sure glad you're streaming because I'm missing all the overtakes. I'm just going through all the drivers constantly. I can't help it.
I mean, to be honest, I'm more or less doing the same, just trying to see where the gaps are as small as possible.
I'm so shit at controlling the spectator number.
Yeah, maybe you should do it more often to get used to it, as Michael Van Dongen gets a penalty with 2 Haas's underperforming so far in this race, I would say, because them two, I expected a lot more from them, to be somewhere up there fighting in the top 6, top 7, and they're currently in P10,
I do think both
P12.
of them are using no assists, And of course the ABS is insanely OP on this game, so maybe that hurts them a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're probably still getting used to the game as well as most other guys, especially without assists. It's very difficult. Yeah, here's Bolo down the inside, he's gonna get that position. But watch Michael with the switchback again. Them two are just gonna keep doing that the entire evening.
Oh, wait a second.
Charlie isn't really able to gain on them.
Who said, oh, it's Luke that's ghosted? I guess he can unlap himself, but he shouldn't be too much in the way. Nah, he's just following ball, I guess that's fine. Robin in the pits.
Let's see, the lower places are quite spread out, and Robin, am I seeing that correctly? With Robin just glitching around in the pits? Well, he's out now, but that looked strange. I think that was just a visual glitch, luckily, but that still looked very strange. As Michael is behind Arno now, trying to get in second
they're fighting so much like Michael and Bulo, they're not losing too much time to Charlie. Just a little bit here and there, but...
Yeah, I think Charlie just isn't up to pace, but still PC for Charlie right now, in front of guys like Jacko, Cassidy and Ballboy.
Yellow flag again, I keep thinking somebody has crashed, but it's...
Yeah, that's just a small glitch there, but as long as that's the only glitch in this lobby, I'm not gonna complain about it. Let's see Bulo again, behind Michael. I don't think he's close enough this time. He lost a bit of time through the first few corners. Charlie gained about 8 tenths. Charlie gained a lot of them on the last lap.
Well, Charlie's only one penalty away to maybe be close to a win here, so. But yeah, Bulo is saving a lot of ERS compared to Michael now, which is the right thing to do. I think at this stage.
Yeah. Well, we've had the little scrap for the first half of the race. Now they gotta bring in the tactics, bring in the mind games, try to be a bit more tactical, save some ERS to then launch one big attack and hopefully pull away after that.
Look at the gap to Charlie again, 4.5 or 4.4 seconds, so they gained
now he lost
time back.
some time again. I think Charlie is struggling in the second sector mostly. And on the straights, them two are just pulling away with their DRS, so yeah, Charlie just not up to pace. Michael van Dongen dropped a bit of pace, he got passed by Scar. As Rekler, I think, was just in the pits and rejoined 2 places behind his teammate. And Cassidy right behind Ballboy as well. And Bolo and Michael fighting again into turn 1, giving each other room as always. Michael hangs it around the outside.
Really clean racing from both of them.
Yeah. That's an amazing display of driving right now. All my timings have gone away, so I don't know the gaps at... around the outside. Is that gonna work? Michael keeps it on the inside.
Really good race this is actually.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Nuclear Clutch in the comment section saying you got this Oliver. Oliver in P8 right now. His teammate in P3. Good race for McLaren as well.
It sure is not a good day for Ferrari, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean they still have 1 car in the points, so that's better than nothing, I suppose.
1 point.
Let's see, Barber is gonna... Yeah, he's probably gonna get passed by Cassidy any second now. Not that many penalties in the top positions, which is a bit unfortunate for Barber, because he usually gains a lot of places by not getting any penalties and just overtaking people after the race based on penalties.
But so far he has to do the job himself, as nobody has penalties in front of him.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job also keeping the gap to his teammate consistent, so I think he really is in a tier where he can comfortably challenge for top 5, top 6 finishes, and definitely for some podiums and wins also throughout the season.
Oh, is this a safety car?
Oh, that's Jack Meyer. Yeah, Jack Meyer retiring out of turn 7.
He hit the curb, I guess. But
Yeah.
he's nowhere to be seen. Where is his car?
He's on the left-hand side in the barrier. I just saw it on the helicopter shot from
Can the
Dongen.
marshals just push the car away? I think they will do that.
I think we should be able to do this as the leaders come through.
Thank God for the
in front
marshals.
again.
Thank you.
Is his car still there? Now
Look,
it's
look
gone.
at Jacko actually. Jacko is
Yeah, Jacko is
catching
definitely
little by
gaining
little,
on
lap by.
Charlie
Oh,
now.
JB.
Oh, JB retired.
He
That's
has
turn
crashed
12. That's
in
gonna
the
be a safety
yellow-
car, surely.
Oh,
There
that's
we
a
go, that's a
safety car.
safety
Where
car.
is JB? Yeah, that has to be. If not a red flag.
Okay,
He's right in the.
that's gonna
What
make
are people
this
gonna do
race
here,
really
then?
interesting.
I
That's gonna
guess
make it really
I guess
interesting.
I would stop because new tires are so much. Maybe even on soft actually.
Let's see, let's say
Hit
it
the
stays
softs.
out for 1 or 2 laps. I think we'll have like 10 laps of racing. Softs can do that. But if you're battling against another car for 10 laps on softs,
I think if you're the only one to pit, you're gonna lose out massively. But
Yeah.
if you're the only one not to pit, you're also gonna lose out massively.
let's see what are we gonna do.
So it's
Bulo.
yeah, they're pitting.
He's gonna pit.
I think it's the right choice.
I think Bobo is gonna
think-
stay out because that's what he usually does.
Does he say
on-
he pits? Oh, he's gonna be held up by Jacko.
He's
Question is
slowing
Cassidy
down
gonna be held
massively.
out? Is Cassidy gonna be held out by Michael, or is he gonna get out in
Ajax is
time?
putting.
The Piku went in again. Oh, they ran out again from Cassidy. I think it's the. Yeah, I think, as I said, if you're the only one to pit, you're gonna lose out massively. But if you're the only one not to pit, you're
Yeah.
also gonna lose out massively.
And
So.
look at that, that's interesting. Michael on softs, so he's confident that he can
Oh,
get past
yeah.
Bulo and then pull away. Bulo on mediums, trying to hold up Michael for as long as possible to make his tires wear out, so that he has a
both
better comfort
Mercedes
towards
on
the end.
softs.
Yeah, both.
Both Mercedes on softs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Etzak.
I think what could be happening here right now is that both Mercedes are probably in a party. Michael is saying,
Yeah.
okay, look, I'm gonna overtake Bulo and pull away. You, Cassidy, you're gonna try to catch up to him and cost him some time so that I can pull away even more and my tires won't cost me the race towards the end. So that could be some tactics there, relying on Cassidy being able to overtake some cars and cost Bulo some time. But then again, all Bulo has to do is just defend like crazy now for the first few laps where Michael has the advantage, and then he should be good.
I
As
just
he's,
hope nobody gets a stupid penalty behind
Yeah.
the safety car.
yeah, you're saying
But
that
yet this-
and Bulo is almost overtaking the safety car through turn 9 and 10.
Also, just looking at, we have the teams, of course, in top 6, but Charlie, is alone in that regard, as Oliver is down to P8, so that could be a disadvantage for him if they do the team tactics
Yeah,
up front.
yeah, Charlie on his own.
Record on
now.
hard tires.
Yeah.
As
Then
well.
If Charlie is clever now and the two guys in front of him battle, he could maybe play a factor in this, but so could Jacko, so could even be Ballboy. Like anybody in the top 8, I think, could be a factor in the battle for the
Yeah.
top positions. Regler on 2-lap-old hards. I think he's gonna drop back quite a bit.
I mean, Michael, he's gonna be like a lot quicker than Bulo, but it's only lasts a few laps, maybe longer with the low fuel
Yeah.
now. But
He needs to get him at the start if he wants to win this race. And
Well,
he has to hope
what
for
would
his
you
teammate
do?
to...
What would you do? If you softs or mediums, if this was you? I'm not sure actually. Ballboy pits now. What is he doing?
What is Ballboy
What are you
doing?
doing, Ballboy?
Ballboy,
What are you
what is-
doing? Ballboy, what are
He's
you
going
doing?
for softs again.
For sure, what are you just throwing away the race there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're gonna be behind Matey Boy.
God, that's not clever from Ballboy there, I'm afraid. He should have gone for
he's-
soft straight away. But
Yeah, or just stayed out of mediums, which is not a bad call.
yeah,
I don't know what I would do.
I know. Yeah.
I think I
mean,
would go softs, but even then, it's still 10 laps.
to answer your question, I think we had the exact same situation in the preseason race in F1 in Bahrain. And I think most of us went for the mediums, including me, except for one guy, Boseman, who went for the softs, and he ended up winning, but he did have 80% on his tires.
And where do you get a puncture? Is it above 70?
Well, once you get to like 75, 78, you're getting very close to puncture territory. If you're at like 85 or so, you gotta be really careful, like be 2 or 3 seconds slower a lap in order to not get a puncture. So, and back then Boseman didn't have that many battles towards the end, so yeah, Michael, it's gonna be difficult for him to make those tires last.
It's random, isn't it, if you're gonna get a puncture or not? It's just, you have the possibility of a puncture if you have the, 80%.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on how many curb you take. Once you get to like 70%, like the more curbs you take, the bigger your chance of a puncture is. But in general, you just have to be so smooth on steering and on acceleration. But let's see what Michael's gonna do.
So if it was me, I would not make it. That's what you're saying.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how your driving style is.
Safety car in this lap. Bureau has the control. And Michael is gonna should get a good exit, considering he's on softs.
Let's see. Let's look at this from Michael's on board. See when's Bulo gonna pull away. I think he's gonna pull away directly after the apex. I know he's gonna wait.
Ooh.
Oh, don't brake too much.
Now he goes. And everybody is a little bit of a gap to Jacko, but top 3 is really close, and Michael needs to get the move done actually.
Yeah, I think he's gonna dive it here. Down the inside he goes.
He has. Oh!
Bolo trying to hang
really
it around the outside.
Racing once again from both of them. Oh, we have a crash behind.
Oh, who's that? That's one of. Oh, that's Oliver. From P8 down to pretty much last place now.
Still, let's keep on board with that.
Let's see. Michael has to get through now.
Oh!
They're still side by side. Bulo isn't gonna give us up.
Yeah,
now
Michael
he has
the better tires and grip, and now he's. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Michael is gonna be quick for the first few laps here.
Yeah, he has to clear Bulo's DRS now.
Look how much more grip he has. Jesus.
Yeah, he has to hope that Charlie and Jacko behind are hopefully gonna annoy Bulo a bit so he can pull away. Cassidy, his teammate, he's struggling.
And of course, 3 laps until DRS will be enabled again, so he needs to get out of that 1 second window. Michael does so. Yeah. Already 7 tenths after 1 sector, so surely 8 tenths already. Jesus Christ! 9 tenths. He's gaining every corner.
And Cassidy has damage on his right wing end plate.
Oh,
it's so unfortunate for him.
Something, but maybe collision with Oliver, I don't know.
Could be. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Ballboy right behind him now.
Look at Rackler on hard tires in P6.
Yeah, Rackler had a great start on the hards, not gonna lie, but I think he's gonna get swallowed up sooner or later.
Yeah, surely. It must be slower.
Ballboy is gonna aim for P8 against Matey Boy.
Yeah, what is Ballboy doing? I don't understand.
That's a half spin. I mean, Ballboy can show how good his pace is and maybe get back to like the top 6. I think he was P6 when he pitted, so he would be back where he was before.
1.6 seconds from Michael to Bulo.
When Ballboy getting really racy.
When should that gap? Oh, sorry. We have Ballboy and Matey Boy.
Nice one from Ballboy.
When do you reckon mediums will be quicker than soft? Just 2 or 3 more laps, then it should turn around.
Yeah, I think like 3 or 4 laps into the soft stint, you're gonna lose the pace. So yeah, I'd say Mike has about 2 more laps or so after this.
I think what is Rackler is lacking a lot now. He is.
Yeah, but has the timing being messed up. That's an interesting camera angle here. I do quite like that. I think it's somewhere on the nose cone.
Oh yeah.
Did you have the same thing where you just saw like towards the right?
I'm watching the stream.
Ah yeah.
What was that? Can you do that again?
I know it's just the normal broadcasting thingy where it sometimes changes the angle, but here comes Ballboy aiming for P6 now. He's quite rapid on those softs, I gotta admit. But surely he can't close the gap to Adsax now. And I think the top 6, the top 5 are gonna be all on their own, as Adsax is gonna get past Jacko on the mediums.
Ballboy's back where he started, isn't he? Didn't he pit from P6? Wow.
I think he pitted from P5, P6 somewhere around there, and maybe he's even gonna get his teammate now, so Maybe he wasn't that stupid after all, who knows?
So sorry, Bob. I was just, yeah, I wouldn't have done that, but anyway, it worked out for him, so that is good.
Yeah.
Good to know. For me tomorrow, and good for him.
Charlie is still
away
behind.
from Bulow.
Yeah. Charlie is still keeping the gap to Bulow, still keeping Edzak somewhat behind, so he could be set for a surprise podium after starting. Actually, I gotta check where he started from. He started from P8, so making up 5 positions, that's great. Wagler made up 7 positions. That's the most
Still
out of any driver.
Why didn't he pit though? But it seems to be working for him.
Yeah. I think he tried to do the well-known T-Hawk strat, just stay out and try to defend your position somehow. Because that's what I do most of the time.
He was at the back, Wagler, wasn't he? Maybe that's why he didn't pit. He was at the back. So he maybe wanted to gain some positions, but now Major Boy alongside him on softs. Oh, gotta fight hard here. Oh,
that's close
between them two. Did he slug a little bit in the way there? That's Major Boy's teammate, so maybe some in-team tactics.
Who knows?
But it's so hard. What did he slug do?
Wagler is lagging quite a bit. He got his teammate behind him. That's Robin.
I think he.
Oh no.
What happened?
Did he outback himself? I think he did.
I think he.
What?
I think Wagler got pushed by Robin, but he just took out Oliver now.
He just cut off Oliver completely. I don't know if that was lag or just him not paying attention, but yeah, that was just not very fair towards Oliver.
Yeah, Robin letting Wagler go again. I think Robin had some contact with him, so that's good to see. But yeah, he did take out Oliver, didn't he? So that might be a penalty coming his way.
That could very well be a penalty. Let's see, we got Edzak side behind Charlie.
Oh no, safety car!
Okay, what do you do now?
I would stay out, This is better, this is good. I would stay out.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike is in a bad position now.
Yeah,
because
all his hard work. And Cassidy with a drive-through penalty.
For speeding. I mean, he's down in P13.
Arno crashed, I think he hit
just before turn 8. Yeah, after the SS. Oh god, that's gonna hurt for Michael F1.
Oh, this is a shame for Michael. I think that's his... Well, it's not over, but...
Yeah. On another note though, that's brilliant for Ballboy, I think. Maybe, possibly, because that means he's back on this train of 5 cars in front of him. And he is on the freshest softs out of all of them.
Wagler pitting for softs, yes, good decision.
That's a good choice. Oliver probably gonna do the same, yeah. Scar doing the same.
Yeah, they have nothing to lose, do they? They are like so far behind down this. I think the top guys did the right decision in staying out with so little laps to go. So when does the safety car come in? How many laps of racing are we gonna get?
Well, I know it's gonna give you at least 2 laps of racing, so the latest it should come in is lap 27. But I guess it's gonna come in probably next lap.
And Luke is 1 lap behind. Can he unlap himself behind the safety car?
He can't. I think they still don't do this because of, you know, how glitchy it could be. Probably something to do with the coding. So he will have to stay behind, unfortunately. But tell you what, Michael's best friends right now are called Charlie and Edzak. And just anybody that's behind Bolo and that could slow him down, because Michael, he's not in a good spot right now. I mean, of course his softs can take a bit of a breather, he can save some of the pace in the softs now, but so can Bolo. And he is gonna have the worst tires now compared to the medium runners behind him, so that safety car is not helping him at all.
So it's gonna be another lap behind the safety car. We have Cassidy still to catch up. He currently has the fastest lap. Will he get the point even though he's outside top 10?
Yes, he will. In FRL, that's the case, just so we don't have like everybody outside the top 10 retiring.
That's also a rule made by me that everyone can get the fastest lap point. So thank you very much.
You?
It was me. It was.
Just take credit for all the rules. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, we know that you are great in creating some rules. Some suggestions for rules, on the other hand, are a bit But of course, that's one of the main reasons why you are part of our admin team, because you are
Yes, I'm
quite
a
good in
highly,
creating regulations and all that.
I'm a very important member.
Now calm
That's
down,
why
okay? Calm down.
I'm here
Calm
today.
down.
Doing 3 restarts and all that, but I'm not complaining. We have Major Boy P7, which I'm happy to see after his honest mistake, I would say, after the restart.
Oh,
but,
yeah, you're right.
He's not going to get a penalty. He served his penalty already by hitting that one. So good to see him back in P7. Who's going to win this? Who has the best shot at a victory here?
I think right now Bulo has the best shot. I mean, Michael has to defend his position just for, like, I guess 4 more laps after this, because I think the safety car will come in now. But Bulo has the best tires and surely it's gonna get past. Charlie could have an outside chance if the 2 guys ahead of him crash. Adzex on the softs could be good.
Yeah, everybody might as well just say...
Yeah, like everybody in the top 6, top 7, pretty much.
Even then, 10, 11, 12 on press soft, so...
They could just come charging through.
Scar could win this, yeah.
Yeah. I think last season in F2 we had Macho charging from P10 all the way up to P3 in the last 5 laps or something like that on fresh softs, so... anything could happen, but yeah. Safety car is gonna come in now. Let's look at the restart. Let's look at... let's take Bulo's POV to see when Michael is gonna go. And Michael is gonna go now.
Nobody gets killed. Oh, he's gone already. And Bulo is right behind him. They got Charlie.
Okay. That
but
was early, but
really close.
I don't think that was very good from Michael, because Bulo is right behind him.
There's no DRS still. I think Bulo should wait. Just
yeah, he
should wait until he has the advantage on the tires.
I think he already has that, but yeah, you just gotta stick within the DRS window until it gets enabled, and then you should be able to make the move.
Yeah, but is it gonna be? It's gonna be last lap enabled, isn't it?
1, 2, 3. No, it should be lap 28 and lap 29. So for 2 laps he's gonna have DRS. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be really close between them two. I mean, it's been close all race between the top 2, but those final 4 laps are gonna be quite exciting.
Yeah, I would say both Michael and Bulo deserve the win here, actually, both of them. I would be fine with any of them winning, really. They both of them have done a great race from the start to now close to the finish, so hopefully it will stay between them two, as they already pulled away from Charlie as well, so they are the quicker drivers today.
As long as they don't crash.
Yes, of course.
Let's see, talking about Charlie, he's still... yeah, he's having a big challenge out of him, trying to keep Adzex and Jacko and Ballboy behind him. But he's doing a great race so far.
With a penalty.
Actually, let me check with penalties, because we don't have that many penalties, surprisingly enough. We have... let's see, Regular and Matey Boy with 3 seconds, Van Dongen and Dennis Luke with 6, and Robin with 9 seconds.
Oh, look at Jacko and Ballboy. Teammates, P5 and 6.
Let's see, Ballboy is probably on the faster tire. Jacko gonna cut him off though.
Yeah, but
you don't do this.
It's old soft tires. Come on, Major Boy.
Come on now.
You can push it. Oh, yellow flag. Who is that?
That's Dennis Luke.
Dennis Luke. He's a lap behind anyway, but thank you for continuing.
Cassidy is a long way off. He must have spun somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my pick for the win. Not doing as I hoped. Michael, by the way, is still pulling away.
I said Michael for the win, by the way. Yes.
So Michael looking quite well. Actually, what was your prediction again? Was it Michael?
I didn't have Bulo in my prediction, so I'm very sorry. I was very wrong in that. And neither did you. I said Michael, Jacko, Cassidy. You said Cassidy, Adzex, and Ballboy. So we have no idea what we're talking about. But anyway.
I mean, to be honest, given how close it is, it could have been any of that.
Bulo.
Yeah, of course, Bulo being a new guy which we haven't watched the race so far, but he's doing a great performance right now on debut. But Michael has as well. I don't think Michael has won too many races in FRL yet. I think he's only won like 2 or 3 races, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he has a few race wins, definitely, but yeah, only a handful of wins. And I do think we have the crossover now, maybe for mediums to softs.
Yeah, let's see.
Bulow seems to be just as a little bit faster, and we have Oliver and Michael van Dongen.
But it is the second to last lap. He has to get into DRS now, as I think Robin spun around, and we still have a big battle for P5 going on between the 2 Alpines and Matey Boy. Adsex just being able to pull away, Charlie still being able to keep ahead of Adsex and actually gaining on Bulow just inside his DRS now, so he might be challenging him for P2. Bulow not getting close enough to Michael F1, I think. Yeah, I think Michael F1 might have this.
Just as little. Yeah, he's gaining a little bit now, Bulow, but yeah, it's only 1 lap to go after they cross the finish line, so he needs to get inside DRS for sure. But he doesn't have much battery to give us. But look, it's nearly over under a second now. Surely not.
It's so close. He's giving all this ERS to it.
He is. Oh, he's too far away. If it was another 1 or 2 laps, maybe. Oliver with a penalty.
Oliver down in P11. That's unfortunate for him.
I think, can he do it, Bulow?
He's gonna gain here. He has 2 more DRS straights after this.
If it was 30 laps, then Bulow would get him, I think, but he has to take into account what he's risking here. He is close, though.
Oh, he's gonna be so aggressive now. Look at that run he got through turns 2 and 3. He's not close enough yet, but if he can stick close to him now through the second sector, and maybe get him into the final corner.
I do think Michael has a little bit more ERS to give us, so that could help him. Yeah, 30 out here for Bulow. Yellow flag, that's absolutely no one again. So, 1 DRS zone remaining and 1 straight after this. I think Michael has this.
Yeah, he should be able to have this if he just gets a good line through turns 11, 12 and 13. Takes a lot of speed through there, careful not to touch the curb, Regler with a penalty.
1 straight to go, one more lap.
Yeah, 1 more lap and he would have had him. But Michael, with a brilliant strategy. Yeah, Michael's gonna get this with a master call on the pits to go for softs. Michael is gonna get it, well deserved and well drive, good drive by everyone. Well really driven by him. Charlie is gonna stick to his podium. With a late penalty. At Checo and Borboy, all behind each other, so close between them 3 for the positions 4, 5 and 6. Sky gonna get some points. That's over. Wow. Matey Boy retired in the final lap. That's unfortunate because he was in the points just before. What happened to Matey Boy? He crashed in turn 12. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's unfortunate. But still, great race after 2 not so great lobby glitches. But we did finally get our good race on the 3rd attempt. As here they are, the podium finishers, all Brits. Of course, most of the league is British, so no surprise there. Brilliant battle between the top 2. I'm tired, but what a race. It was definitely worth waiting for, I would say. Yeah. And from my point of view, it was, do I dare say it, a clean race. It was a fairly clean race, overall, except for maybe some contact, but for the most part it was very, very clean, so that's great to see. Remember to slow down, just to remind you, sorry. Driver of the day, I think, was Regler, or Van Dongen actually, sorry. But who would be your driver of the day today? Well, it got to be Michael with all the pressure, like he won the race and he had the pressure from behind from Bulow fighting the whole race. And in the end, Michael got it with a different strategy, so I'm happy to give it to Michael, close followed by Bulow, both of them. I think mine actually My driver of the day would actually be Charlie, simply because he had such an underdog performance, but still made up 5 positions to finish on the podium. But also, great job for me, all the other guys, you know, ads like Jacko, Ball, all fighting it out. Scar, recovering to P7 after a spin. Oliver, I think he also had a spin, managed to get back in the points. Both Hases to make it into the points, good job from them. Unfortunate for Cassidy though, to drop down to P11. I think he got damaged twice in that race.
I'm not sure what happened to him actually, like, but yeah, Charlie had a quiet race, but ending up in P3 definitely a good performance.
Yeah. Well, that was a good race. Yeah, let's go into the interview chat, start a party. It's already 10 PM for me, holy moly.
Yeah, it was also for me. Let's get in there and...
Alright, yeah. There we go. Okay, here we...
Is everybody gonna join?
I don't know, maybe they're all just way too tired to join. Easy their language.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, the whole track was a yellow flag.
Yeah, the whole track was a yellow flag and we had a massive bunch up on the second straight. Yeah.
You should just have done the same in the third race.
Yeah. It's okay, we're just
but
gonna wait for...
unfair. It was an unfair safety car.
Ja, just good race from
Oh
him.
yeah, I actually can't believe it.
Nah, we're here for interviews now, so... Let's see, who's the first of the finishers? We got Bobby, we got Charlie. I think Charlie is going to be the first interviewee.
Yes.
So, Matt, if you would like to...
No, Michael F1. Michael F1.
Ah, Michael F1 is here. So, Matt, if you would like to interview the race winner then?
Yes, I can do. Michael, are you here?
Yeah, just in one piece.
What a performance after all the restarts and yeah, safety car in the end. That was pretty much a perfect race from your end, wasn't it? Talk us through it.
I wouldn't say perfect, because I had a Williams for company for all that race.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still shaking a bit. Just that was a really tough race, the toughest race I pretty much had in this league. Just because I don't defend very well. But I can't even get my words out. It was just such a tough fight, and credit to the Williams driver. I can't say his name, but yeah, fantastic job from him. Defended well, attacked well, and it was good respect between us two fighting for the win, which is all that matters at the end.
Yeah, it was a really good race and really good battle, as you said. And it was a tough race, but hopefully in a good way from your perspective as well, I guess.
Yeah,
a really hard worked victory, let's put it that way. Must feel amazing to come out on top after such a long race.
Yeah, I mean, compared to my other wins or chances of wins that are always coming from behind, from like top 10 or anything like that, which I quite like, really. But yeah, that's the first time I pretty much went from pole, from defending to race win. And Cassidy decided to options soft tyres at the end, which I was questioning about, because I'm not sure they would get me to the end. Well, in first place at least. Especially starting second after the safety car, because the second is not really where you want to be, because you can easily get catched out by the third place man. But luckily I managed to hold it in there, and with the fresh tyres I've got, I decided to get the move done straight away. if I didn't get that move done, I probably wouldn't be first right now.
Really well done and well deserved. Me and Tjork was questioning if softs were the right choice. Were you in a party with Cassidy during the race where you talked to each other and helped each other with strategy?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I think about it, it was probably not the greatest strategy, but the okay one, because when we started the race on the softs, they went from till 8 or 9 laps, so it was sort of an okay decision. But then when the last safety car came out, my heart dropped a little bit, because I'm thinking my tyres will not be as fast as the medium runners behind me. So I was pretty much relying on the dirty air, and obviously getting that gap on that first lap, because my tyres were only on 25-26%, which is not bad.
Still that was not a lot. That was not a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and when I hit the end of that first lap of the last safety car, it was over a second, and then it was all about just managing my battery when he attacked me on the last lap, because I know he was going to come towards me near the end. And when it hit the last lap, I just used it on every corner, exit, and it managed to hold on to the end, and I'm thoroughly relieved with that victory.
Well deserved.
I am sorry for Cassidy though, because he should have been up there with me. But sometimes these things just happen in races, but hopefully he will get the victory next weekend, as I promised him that.
Yeah, but really well done. I think you had a gap of 3 seconds before the last safety car, so really well managed.
Yeah, I'm still shaking.
Yeah, understandable. What a victory you really fought for. So, can you keep it up? Can you win the next race, which is Spain, I do believe?
What could possibly go wrong? But to be honest, this is me, and I hope I don't go back to my old ways that I end up losing it out of simple corners. But I'm hoping for a similar type of battle. Hopefully the Alpines will be in there, because I think they would have been if there was no safety car. And obviously my teammate being up there as well, so hopefully there'll be more than 2 cars fighting for the win.
Michael. It was definitely a very tough race, an exciting race, so you definitely have our expectations high for the next one. Hopefully that doesn't add some more pressure, but yeah, very, very well done.
Yeah, I mean, just to finish off, I'm hoping to maybe put up another top 2 finisher in Spain, because I know when it comes to Monaco, I'm going to fall right down with a pad user myself. It's not the best around Monaco, so I'm hoping for a top 2 at least.
Indeed, so do we. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, very well done, Michael. Well deserved, hard victory, but yeah, you deserve it. And it's a shame Bueller isn't here, because he surprised everyone. I think he's one you're gonna battle with throughout the season. So yeah,
Michael, are you there?
Well done today.
Yeah, it's me, Jacko. Did Cassidy lose front wing behind me after the first safety car restart?
We don't know.
I think
because someone, I don't know who was doing it. Someone broke, then someone went, then broke, and then went again, and I had to slam on the brakes.
What was someone breaking? Was someone breaking ahead of you?
Yeah, someone broke in front of me. I think it might have been Edsack, so I had to smack on my brakes like full pelt. I would have lost all my front wing, and then I think he might have hit me from behind. I don't know whether it's him or he hit someone else. But...
Yeah, it was him. He was pissed off, but I don't think he would have saw the car ahead of you, because I think he was just keeping on your reset.
It's so annoying, man. I said it in the chat. I don't want him to be annoyed, but I can't really do anything about it.
Reported the incident chat, and we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, I think the next driver is Oliver, isn't it? I think Theo can.
Is Charlie in here? I thought Charlie is in here. Actually, let me check who's in here. PC was Charlie. Yeah, Mr. Charlie then.
No, Oliver. No, Charlie.
Charlie finished P3. Bloody hell. Sorry. You got too many FRL guys in here. Charlie.
Sorry.
You had quite... Well, to be honest, you had quite a Carlos Sainz performance. Like, you were barely on camera, just driving along and somehow finishing on the podium and staying there for like the entire race after the first few laps. So how did you manage to just sneak your way up to P3 and then keep it for all those laps against the guys like Jacko and Edzax behind you?
Well, really, it was mainly because of all the safety cars and spins that we had. Because about 3 of the drivers that were ahead of me kept on spinning a lot, and Jacko and Edzac, they definitely put the pressure on me, and it was very tough, especially with Edzac, because he was on the softs, and I thought that my podium was gonna be just disappear, and luck somehow it didn't, and I'm very happy because it's my first podium, first official podium in FRL, and I'm hoping I can score more of these in the season, and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, of course, great performance from you, great defensive performance also towards the end of the race. Moving on to next week's race, which I actually have to check if it's China or Spain. I think it's gonna be China. Just go check. No, it's yeah, it is gonna be China. No, it is China.
It's China.
Is it China?
Are you joking?
Yeah, it is
Talking
China.
about Spain.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's China. We all love China. How do you think you'll do around China? Of course, quite a different track to this, a lot of fast corners, a lot of long straights, so do you think you'll be able to sneak in another podium?
Well, I've had some practice there, so maybe another podium, but my main goal really is just be scoring points, because I'm not the driver that would always get podiums, because really this is only just my first full season in FRL, but yeah, we could sneak in another podium maybe at China.
Alright then. If Matt doesn't have any more questions.
Just keep up the good work. Really good race from you. So yeah, you can, on a good day, you can definitely fight Michael and Bueller, so keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna definitely get a win or two this season, maybe more. So well done today.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for putting up such a great performance for us and for the viewers. And of course,
No
good
problem.
luck for next week. Let's see, moving on.
Is it Jacko?
I think it's Jacko, unless Edzax is in here, and I don't think
No,
he is.
it's Jacko.
Okay.
So Jacko, other than moaning about the practice lobbies, what do you think about the real thing? How was your race? Could you have won it maybe?
Well, it's just annoying, man, when you can go lap 7 leading the race, and then still not knowing you're going to be safe. Like, still not knowing that you have the chance to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
I feel for you. I really do. But if you rewatch the stream, you can understand why we started. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. P5, pretty much P4, P5 the whole race. Disappointing. I thought as soon as the safety car went in at the end, the first safety car, I was catching up to Edzax and Charlie, and I thought I could potentially get a podium here because I feel like Edzax's tyres were starting to, well, the softs were starting to slow off a bit, and Charlie, I was hoping for a repeat of Spain a couple of weeks ago when I managed to get him near the end, and I was hoping that'd be the case today, but Charlie's strategies for the past sort of couple of races now have just been very, very, very good to get in front of me. He undercut me in the first stint, and I was expecting to sort of, on 3 lap fresher tyres, to sort of get close and breeze past him, but the gap just sort of stayed between like 1 or 2 seconds. I couldn't really get close to him, and when I did, I just started struggling with some of the dirty air. But yeah, P5. Yeah, average. Can't say too
I
much.
guess you can't be unhappy about it, can you? It could have been better, but it could also have been worse, I guess, than P5.
Yeah, to finish, I think only 2 temps off Edzax in the end, 1 more lap, and I would have got P4. But at the same time, Ballboy could have got me. I was hoping he wouldn't overtake me because I felt like the softs were just gonna die and my mediums were gonna kick in. But to be honest, it just didn't happen. The softs were just so much better on that third stint, or the when the safety car came in, the softs were way better than the mediums.
Just coming on to your battle. Oh, sorry, I'm not done.
Yeah, good points. Me and Ballboy, P5 and P6, I believe. So, yeah, on to next week.
Just coming on to your battle with Ballboy, we saw you of course, your teammates. We saw you battle a lot of side-by-side racing, which didn't help the team in that respect. Were you guys in a party together during the race?
No. I think me and Ballboy extended our stint on the softs, and I felt like I was sort of a bit quicker until I sort of had like I think I had like a half spin out of one of the corners, and then I couldn't really get back up the tyres back into a good condition. To be honest, I should have just let Ballboy go, just pull over to the side and let him go and just try and follow him, but unfortunately at that time when I'm in a race I'm just so like, I just want to focus on, like, I'm just so focused on my race, not what the best outcome is. Whereas if that happened again, I would have just let him through on the soft run and just try to follow him because I felt like he was quicker. And then near the end, and then on the second, I think Ballboy pitted again for the softs, near like about 6-7 laps to the end. And I was hoping, like, I think around like 2 laps to go, I thought the softs were just going to die, and he was starting to challenge me, and I was just thinking to myself, oh, Ballboy, just leave me to it. I've got these guys. And then the second safety car came out, and it just killed my chances of a podium. I'm confident I could have potentially got it if that second safety car didn't come out. But yeah, good job to Michael and especially Charlie, to be honest, getting a podium. He was unlucky to get it in Spain in one of the social races, but he got it today, and he deserved it, to be honest. He put on a better performance than me, better strategy. So yeah, I didn't really deserve a podium. No.
Yeah, I agree. It was a good race from Charlie, and yeah, good points for you, Jack, and your teammate or your team Alpine. So yeah, well done with your P5. So hopefully you can. Do you think you can carry it over to the next race, maybe even a podium or a win?
Well, I hope so, because Bahrain's my worst. Like, it's not even one of my worst. It's my worst track in terms of pace. Like in Belgium, I managed to win, and I think Spain I got a podium, and I was quite close to Cassidy near the end. So tracks like that, just any track apart from Bahrain, I'm confident I can be up there fighting with the likes of Michael and Cassidy. I believe, like today, I don't know what practice they've done, but they were just too quick today. But I'm hoping in Spain I can be there or thereabouts for a race win, if not a podium.
It's China. It's China next week. Yeah, I thought it was Spain, but it's China.
Okay, I haven't done too much practice around China. I'll see what the pace is like. But Spain, I'll be up there. But yeah, China's a bit of an unknown for me. I hope to be fighting for a race win, but a podium will be. I'll be content with a podium if I can get that around China.
Yeah, we are looking forward to see you, and well done today, Jack, with your P5. Nice to see you up there again. So best of luck next week as well. And
yeah, appreciate it. Cheers, guys.
Time to, I think it must be Ballboy now, Mr. Hawk.
Yes, Ballboy finishing in P6, just behind the teammate. You were very quick today, basically stuck to your teammate the entire race, but we did notice one odd thing that you did, and that was on the final safety car, when you put it for mediums like most other guys, and then you came in again for softs. What was that all about?
Well, I selected the softs, but it put mediums on. So, yeah.
So let me rephrase that. You thought you selected the softs, but you didn't.
You
well, I
bothered.
can have a look at the replay and see what happened. But
Okay.
yeah, I thought. I don't know. Either that or I just forgot to do it. But I'm sure I selected softs because that's my plan all along, was to go onto softs if there was a safety car at the end of the race. So yeah, but that wasn't the only glitch. There was the display glitch, like, you know, the tires, whatever, like that kept popping up like every 30 seconds, and then also my controller the vibrations on it just went like in some corners. So I'd be trying to turn, and sometimes I forget. I realize how much the vibrations on controllers like helps in.
Yeah, so basically your
Spinning around
feedback
the
was
track.
gone in some corners, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so that was, and also the 2 restarts or 3 restarts as well. So with all those disconnections and stuff. So yeah, it was considering all that happened, I'm very happy to finish 6th, and I know I could have got Jacko perhaps. I was kind of very close to him on those soft tyres that I was on at the end of the race, but I thought it's a bit too risky, and I was thinking about the constructors. So yeah, could have been more, without that mess up in the pits and everything, but I'm happy anyway with like P6. So yeah,
okay.
very
Also,
happy.
talking about the constructors, I mean, your team, like, from what it seems like right now, besides Williams, you look to be the best match team, so to say, in terms of the pace between both drivers. So do you think that in future you will have more battles with your teammate and hopefully some better team communication so that you don't battle each other that much and cost each other too much time? Or you're just gonna flat out fight against each other and just try to fight for glory?
I don't know. We'll have to see how the races pan out. I think it's quite early in the championship, so like, I guess we'll see if one driver's like far ahead and it's like halfway through the championship, or and also in terms of like if someone's on the hards and someone's on the softs, fresh softs, then of course we have to let one get through and attack the other drivers in front. But yeah, I mean, in this race there wasn't, I know there were safety cars in that, but there weren't many or too many incidents for those up front. So perhaps, because at some point in the season there's going to be a crazy race, so hopefully I can sneak a podium or even a win perhaps if that happens. But in terms of regular pace, I should be fine for like P5, P6, and getting podiums if things go my way.
And that crazy race, do you think that could be happening next week in China, considering that seemingly some guys don't have that much practice around China? Do you think that maybe you have a slight pace advantage that could help you out with a bit of luck to maybe score a podium or a win?
Well, I'm thinking like Monaco, Baku, those tracks,
Okay, fair enough.
Those are my best chances, really. So, yeah. But I mean, it could happen in like China, or I mean, who knows? It's so unpredictable. So, we'll have to wait and see.
You can practice.
Yeah, but
Well,
that wouldn't be the ball boy
okay.
very well.
I mean, we had this race 2 or 3 weeks ago, so that was my practice.
Fair enough. Okay, then if Matt doesn't have any more questions,
Will you do practice?
I might do a few laps, a few open lobbies,
yeah,
5 laps.
that's as
I
much
have no
practice
more.
as you can expect from me.
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you very much for racing today. Thank you for that great battle with a teammate, for keeping it clean, and we'll see you around next week.
Yep, thanks for the stream and commentary, guys.
Jesus
No
Christ,
problem.
Matt. Do you want to go, Matt? I can just finish the interviews myself if you want to. Hell no. Let's see, we got only one more driver to go. Do you think you can manage Oliver on your own? Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, hello. Thank you for racing. I think you had a little bit of a collision in the final stages of the race. Leading up to that, how do you think it went? Could it have been better? Like, could you have been further up the grid prior to your incident?
Well, I could definitely get a P5. I should have got P5, and it wasn't just one incident; it was 2, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened after that? I was going around turn 1. I think Rackler and Arnold were having a battle behind me. I believe Arnold missed his braking points, and then unfortunately spun me out of turn 1. So there we go. I'm back at P14, trying to catch up. 2 laps after, Rackler then makes a mistake. And then after I go past sector 1, I was up the inside. Rackler just didn't clear me, like did not see me at all, and squeezed me. And I went spinning again. So
Oh
I
yeah, I
basically,
think it was on stream as well. Actually,
Yeah.
Rackler turned in on you. Do remember to send it in if you feel you need to. But yeah, sorry, we saw it on stream just to clarify.
yeah, so 2 incidents, and I had 2 laps to go, so I had to basically push to try and get in the points if I even thought I could get any points. So I pushed on, and luckily I managed to get P8, and unfortunately the mate boy, when I tried to go around the outside, I think he just caught the inner curb, but I was more wider than getting more closer to the warnings. I managed to go around the outside, he spun it, unfortunately, on the curb, and then luckily I got P8, but I still believe I should have got P7, maybe P6.
Yeah, commiserations of your unlucky race. Well, are you in a party with your teammate Charlie throughout the
Yeah.
race?
Yeah,
okay.
I was
stuff.
on a teammate with him. I was in his radio, and we was talking about the strategies. Like I said to him, I said, right, well, you're the driver in front, and he was making the plan. So I say he's done great. He's done a great job today, carrying out the team, calling out the strats, and giving McLaren a great 19 points. I believe 15, 16, 19 points. So we hopefully believe that should give us, second, maybe third in the constructors, but in all fairness, I think Charlie's done a great job, just pushing out and just holding it all off.
Yeah, both of you did a great job, but yeah, you were just a little bit unlucky today. I definitely believe you have the pace to be closer to your teammate Charlie, and hopefully you will be in China. Do you think you will be up there with Charlie and fighting for top 5, maybe even podiums, if you don't have any bad luck like today?
It just depends. It's always a natural circumstances with me with bad luck. So I guess I'll see another Great Wall of China bad luck in front of me. But with China coming along, is mostly a massive strategy, I can say. I think it's more important to focus on the tyres than trying to push too hard, because those tyres do overheat in China. So it's going to be interesting, but I think if I can pull off a nice 2-stop or maybe a 1-stop if I'm lucky, I think it will be a great job. Hopefully it will be a nice good results for McLaren again, but other than that I think China might be in the middle.
Yeah, we hopefully and do believe you will have a better race, and it is China, it could rain and stuff, so anything could happen. But commiserations today, but yeah, good race, and thank you for racing, and better luck next time.
Thank you.
And I do believe that is it. We do have Steven joining, so where did you finish, just quickly, Mr. X and Square?
P3 and F4, which is
P3!
Let's go.
which has nothing to do with F3, so quite quietly finish the stream, as you've been doing an hour.
You're
You
just
joined the
ignore
party,
that.
but Steven got P3 could be the headline of this stream, but anyway.
Nah.
Let's end the stream. Damon Hill,
Yeah,
Steven.
Damon Hill. Thank you all
Kevin
for watching.
Magnussen.
Thank you all for
Steven
watching.
Magnussen.
Make sure
FRL of
to
Steven.
tune in tomorrow for F2 and F1
Steven
again
Head.
at 7 p.m.
Steven Head.
Would you shut up whilst I'm doing the bloody plug for tomorrow? Please do remember
Head.
to tune in tomorrow for F2 and F1 again at 7 p.m. Hopefully the streams are not going to be as long as the stream today.
Fucking hell.
Commentating tomorrow will be, I don't know all the guys that are commentating. I do know that James Head will be commentating for F1. Beautiful commentating voice that he has. So definitely make sure to tune in. And with all that being said, thank you all for watching. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, blah blah blah. And without further ado, goodbye.